And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to downtown Redbud, Illinois at Musketeer Field, where tonight's contest is between your Redbud Musketeers and the East Alton-Wood River Oilers. Looks to be quite a competition on our hands tonight. It's fairly warm outside right now after a cold snap we had earlier this week. 70-degree game time temperature. Slight breeze blowing out of the south, and sun setting on the horizon. Shaping up to be a good night of football. Chris Merring here with you. Alongside me is Tim Conway and Ben Koopman with Oak 9 Productions on the Scissors Network. Tim Conway, what do you think about tonight's contest, brother?
I'm excited. Chris, I think you'll agree that drive home from Chester was not a fun one. I can't imagine for the players that are actually playing it. We're just calling the game, let alone the people that are actually playing in the game. So I'm sure that they want revenge tonight, come out and finish the season with a W.
We are coming on air a little early tonight. It is senior night. It's the last home game of the year. We're going to kind of televise it here and bring it to you live as we go along.
Yeah, I guess we can read some of these names. I'm not sure which are they starting with. They might be doing
cross country just started.
Oh, they're gonna do all the sports then, I guess.
Athlete, cross country, and cheer. Anna Walter, daughter of Glenn Kristen Walter.
Anna Walter
Anna
doing
Walter,
both
yeah,
cheer and cross country. That can't be easy.
No.
Which practice do you
Keeps
go
you
to?
in shape, I guess.
Guess we can call these out too.
Daughter of Don and Kathy.
Looks like
Daney.
where are they going at? Oh, they're doing cheer or they're doing cross country? Oh, Megan
cross
Daney.
country, yeah.
There we go. Megan Daney, daughter of Don and Kathy Daney. Wonder if any relation to the Daney bus service.
Yeah, could be. Joseph Hanger here coming out next, son of Brian and Nicole Hanger.
Cross country. They didn't have that back when we were in high school, did they, Chris?
No, they didn't. You were running track and playing football or
golf.
one or the other. Yeah,
and,
golf.
And volleyball. Those were the fall sports.
Speaking of golf, girls golf will be coming up next on the list, I believe. Cross-country players are slowly making their way out.
Should almost make the cross-country people run.
Make a lap before they come out. First girl golfer is Brienne Wilson, daughter of Kaylee and Matt Wilson.
Only one girl golf. I believe I saw her in the newspaper the other day. I think she made the, what was it, like regionals or something?
Yeah, I think you're right. One senior girl golfer.
She could probably beat us, Chris. I've seen us on the course. We're not very good.
Boys golf now coming up next for a nice night for senior night.
Son of Tim and Janice.
This is Tyler Keevan, son of Tim and Janice Keevan.
It's a loud cheer.
Special night for these parents more than anything, went through how many years of football and games and sports and golf and matches and finally get a little bit of recognition they deserve.
Yep.
Landon Luthi now coming down, son of Carrie and Kevin Luthi.
How many, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4? Got about, 10 or 12 football seniors? That sound about right, Chris?
Yeah, there's quite a list, about a page and a half full of seniors graduating this year. Logan Salger now, son of Chris and Sherry Salger, walking down the track. Fans are still slowly piling in here.
Doesn't almost feel like a late October game, does it?
No, it doesn't. This is nice warm weather here today. Just wonder how long that's really going to last, Will Simpson now, son of Jeremy and Tracy Simpson. Yeah, from the 20-degree weather we had waking up in the morning here the past few days, I bet the football team alone's pretty happy about this temperature outcome tonight. Owen Stallings now, son of Jeremy and Sherry Stallings. That'll do it for our boys golf. Nice group of seniors.
Big list of cheer coming up. Big list of cheer.
Wood River's still warming up tonight. Man, they got a pretty good sized team, numbers wise and size wise.
Yeah, they do look big. Getting a little extra practice in.
Yeah, they are. They even got the practice jerseys on. Cheerleading's coming now. Caleb Bass, son of Terry and Sharon. Sun Cassie, I understand. Again, that's Caleb Bass, son of Terry and Sharon Suncassie.
Madison Easton.
Madison Easton, daughter of Zach and April Easton. Trying to read this off my phone as we go, so kind of bear with me. Senior night's always such a special night, you know. Want to go down in history books, Tim. I hope we can be able to cap this night off with a little bit of a win.
Who'd you play your senior night? Do you remember?
I can't. Here, I just told you how big of a game it is. Haley Hollowell now, daughter of Barbara Dojan and Adam Dojan.
I don't remember either.
Caroline Mulheron.
Caroline Mulheron, daughter of Thomas and Amy Mulheron.
And Amy Mulheron.
Moms are getting flowers.
Oh, that's nice. Man, that's a big list already. Look at that. And we haven't even touched the football players yet.
Speaking of seniors, East Alton-Wood River got off. The Oilers got off the bus with a boatload of seniors on their team tonight. And I think somewhere between 16 and 18 of them.
Yeah, good-looking squad, like you mentioned. A lot of numbers. 6-2.
Yeah.
Losses to Breeze, which we lost to, and Roxana, who we beat.
Shelby Robert here, daughter of Jeremy and Rhonda Robert.
So no joke. This is a good team.
Bari. Daughter of Dimitri Bari, Annalisa Batinga, with host parent Matt and Sarah Wagner.
Anna Walter, daughter, Alice Bari. How do you say that? Bari?
Barba? Where's it at?
Alice Bari.
Bari.
Host
Yeah.
parents tonight, I guess. Matthew and Sarah Wagner.
Sorry.
They're out.
They didn't give us the
Son of Rick and
pronunciation,
Michelle
you know,
Johnson.
how to pronounce them. They just. Now we're on to the football players, it looks like.
Evan Dressel.
William Chaucy, there's son of Rick and
Jeremy
Michelle
and
Chaucy.
Jessica Dressel.
After him is Evan Dressel. That's son of Jeremy and Jessica Dressel.
Thomas Freeze.
Thomas Freeze, son of David and Micah Freeze.
One thing they said about Freeze and Shamwell is they played from muskets from the time that you could all the way to now. I think they said something like 13 years or
That's a
something.
lot of years of football.
Yeah, it is.
Nick Gantner, the big senior all-star walking down the track, son of Steve and Sherry Gantner. And along with his brother, Nick and Noah, the twins. Give it to Steve and Sherry for putting up with twins this long, right? And getting them to this stage and keeping them able to play football together.
I can't imagine.
Devin Hall had a big week last week against Chester. Ended the game with almost, 20 tackles, I believe, total. Devin Hall, son of Kim and Jim Cox. Kyle Woffner, next, son of Michelle Kent.
Jarrell Nesbitt, son of Cynthia Nesbitt.
Jarrell Nesbitt, son of Cynthia Nesbitt.
Deshaun Porter, son of Christina Porter.
Deshaun Porter, son of Christina Porter.
Aiden Shimwell.
Aiden Shimwell, son of Richard and Hillary Shimwell. Chase Smith, son of Matthew and Sarah Smith, coming down next. It looks like last but not least is going to be Noah Tepe, son of John and Jennifer Tepe. And that is a long line of seniors. Looking forward, I'm sure, to graduation this year, on to newer things next year. It's a great lineup for them. The audience giving them all a nice hand here on the field.
Now on to the serious matter. We gotta
Now on to the big business here.
We got a
Senior
good football
night's great
team.
and all, but boy, we got a good football team, Tim. Like you said, what's Redbud going to have to do tonight to be able to pull this one off, buddy?
First thing, you gotta have a short-term memory. You gotta put last week's loss in the back of your head. You know, there's 3 questions you ask yourself. You say, what happened to D.B. Cooper? Who built the Great Pyramids? And did Freeze fumble or did he pass that ball at Chester? Because those are the 3 questions I don't know the answer to.
It's been the talk of the town, and we've seen one video after another in different angles. And
nothing's
all
clear.
stuff.
You can't tell.
And unfortunately, the way the officials called it, it didn't work out in Redbud's favor last week. But here we are this week with a little bit of angry chip on our shoulder. We got something to prove here in our high-scoring offense. Held to just 7 points last week. They're wanting to come out firing right out of the gate. You know that.
And the defense did its job. Held Chester only to a 1 touchdown. The other one was the fumble recovery, obviously. So I expect the same thing. I expect the defense to do what it's been doing all year, which is come out here and limit this offense and get the ball back for your offense to score some points. So it'll be interesting. The last thing you want to do is go into the playoffs, back-to-back losses. So I would definitely expect it's nice that you saw on the senior night, maybe he's just dressing, but I would assume he's playing Dressel. So that's nice to have a gadget kind of player back quick.
Yeah, he did have his pads on. Looking forward to seeing what the coaches will be able to, how they're going to be able to utilize him tonight. He was a big part of our offense, our offensive core, and so good to be getting back. I think if you're the Oilers tonight, that you're going to have to figure out a way to get past our core linebacking, inside linebackers between Gantner and Hall. Hall racking up 20 tackles last week. Gantner not far behind him with like a dozen or so himself, 14. So that if the Oilers are going to have success tonight, they're going to have to get past our core linebacker group.
Yeah, which isn't easy. And then once you get past them, you got Luck, you got Easter, you got Leifer on the outside, bringing in the heat there for the DB. So definitely a good defensive side. It'll be interesting to see what we're going to do on the offense side. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back hopefully to broadcast this game for you guys.
I would recommend Raceline for anyone who isn't just there for the professional experience and like for the resume. Someone who actually wants to think about the long-term goals. Like anyone who values like a workplace who actually pours time into you, wants to make sure that, your experience is worth it.
Being in a position where, I am their intern, but I know that they respect me. I know that they respect my opinions, my ideas. They want me to be doing something that I am getting something out of it. They're very in tune with where I'm at and how happy I am.
I honestly think the culture is really good here. Like when I started off, I wasn't even nervous at all because I thought like everyone was like very introducing and they were very like helpful with everything.
Everyone you meet here wanting to get to know you and talk to you.
Honestly, the people here make work so fun and easy. The board of directors is really supportive about the internship program, that they devote a lot of time and effort into making sure we have the best experience this summer.
We talk about the high level a lot, and that's just like the big picture of what's going on. It's important to really kind of have a good idea of everything at the high level so that you can ask the right questions. And if you know, like, I'm doing this so that somebody else can do their job or do whatever we have to do to make the company run, it's important to know the high level.
Whatever your degree is in college, it's going to help you grow and it's going to help you get some real world application of that degree, and there's a lot of different areas you can go into for the company. So if you start an internship earlier on in your college career and you find something else that appeals to you, Raceline will work with you and get you into whatever interests you and get you experience in that area.
I would say that I've gotten a lot of real world experience from Raceline because I've had the same role 3 times, yes, but you can only learn so much in 3 months, so to be able to fill that role for 9 months in total, I've learned a lot from that. Now that I've moved on to the ME department, I feel like I'm going to get a whole new set of learning experiences that I can really use in my career.
So I've been able to take a lot of concepts I've learned in school and put them with the stuff that Chris has been teaching me throughout the internship. That's the biggest thing I would say, is like putting theory with actual like applied stuff that they do here with the company.
The Raceline Skilled Craft internship has expanded my knowledge on welding and has given me more practice into being a welder and becoming a welder here at the company.
Being an intern here at Raceline has definitely taught me a lot. I've learned how to do new things, use a bunch of tools, and put new things together. I think it's going to help me in the future. Like I said, I want to do something with engineering.
So I was considering going into a skilled trade, and before I made that firm decision, I wanted to get some like real job experience. Felt like Raceline really helped me do that, and it gave me a feel for what it would be like in my future career. And working here showed me that I really do enjoy this.
Teamwork at Raceline is very apparent. Deanna definitely lived up to her title as a mentor, and I feel like she's always there to communicate with others and make sure you fully understand everything that you're doing.
I think the internship program helped me prepare for this role by giving me a diverse set of experience in every part of HR. And I feel like Raceline is a very unique company to work for. So I would recommend it to anyone just because you learn so much and you're with a bunch of great people who really want to help you learn.
And welcome back to beautiful Redbud, Illinois, Musketeer Field, where your Redbud Musketeers are getting set to take on the East Alton-Wood River Oilers. Quite a contest on our hands tonight. The cheerleaders are performing the school song. The stands are packed, and great turnout tonight for the hometown Musketeers.
Yeah, and you'll see a lot of orange, both in the stands, but the band. Wood River's wearing orange patches, and Redbud has the orange on their helmets, and that's for Ashlyn Crafton. Diagnosed with leukemia. So they say Ashlyn Strong. They're all doing it for her. I think she's still in the hospital, Chris. You know, nothing. She's a senior as well, so nothing worse than that news as a parent. I can't even imagine. So it's nice that this town's getting behind her and giving her some support. I think there's going to be fundraisers and like things to kind of help the fight. I know one at like Savannah Cates, one at the Chester Eagles type of thing. So you know, support where you can.
As a community, it's good to see everyone coming together, you know, as a whole, and putting their support out there, letting her know, especially, and the family know how much she's thought about and cared about, and well wishes. How many well wishes are out there on her way?
Yeah.
So.
Craig Crafton was my coach in Muskets.
Yep.
So you know.
Yeah, big members of the community around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wish them well, but I didn't see I don't know if they've done the coin toss yet, Chris. So I don't know if we got the ball or we're kicking.
I haven't seen. I'm sure they did it here right before the senior night festivities.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see us get the ball.
Take the field, so they should be walking down here in front of us anytime, and we can announce this starting lineup, and we can get this game going, baby.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Looking forward to this exciting matchup, man. It's going to be a heck of a contest. Redbud's got good chance to have a home field advantage in the playoffs if we can pull tonight's one off.
Yeah, I think they got a decent little chance. And, you know, there's two things that leave a bad taste in my mouth, red onions and that loss last week. So we got to
put that one behind us, man.
Yep,
we got to put it behind us.
We got to do something. We got to
move forward, build on it a little bit. The Musketeer football team now walking down through the crowd.
I mean, you just got to be amped right now if you're if this team. You're making the playoffs. You're playing in front of your home crowd. It's senior night.
Yeah.
You got a good opponent. This has got to be something that you just
taking the fields. Flags are flying. Boy, they look fired up. Running a little short on time. Wood River's ready to play ball. They're going to go out and get their starting lineup going. Their kick return going. Looks like they will be returning the kick here to start this game off.
All right, I'm okay with that. Let your defense make the statement first. Maybe a turnover. We didn't see any turnovers last week against Chester. I'm pretty sure our defense didn't cause any. While as good as they were, we're used to seeing this defensive team get some turnovers.
That's right.
It's a pleasure to announce the starting offense for tonight's Musketeers. Number 5, Aiden Shimwell.
Aiden Shimwell.
Number 17, quarterback Thomas Freeze.
Freeze, we need a big game out of him tonight,
Yep.
man. I'd like to see him get on his feet a little bit better, make his reads a little bit cleaner. I think that was a big message to him during practice this week. Practicing that zone read, those zone read plays that had been working for us so far up until last week. So I think it's going to be a big game for him tonight. Don't forget, we got our Get That Man a Steak player of the game on the line again tonight. So help us out through the comments as we go along here and tell us what you see and what your thoughts are. And we'd appreciate it. So.
Yeah, drop a like, share, comment. We appreciate everybody watching and allows us to do what we do. Support the sponsor, shop Redbud first. You know how it goes.
That's right.
Any video needs, you come to Ben Coop at Oak 9 Productions. He's your guy.
Does a heck of a job up here. If you can only see his setup, it's pretty remarkable, top of the line stuff up here. So does a fantastic job. Thank you all again for watching and tuning in, and we hope to bring you a win home tonight.
And the boys are fired up in there. They're getting fired up. Get that kickoff team ready. Get down there, stay in your lane. And
7 o'clock on the head. East Alton-Wood River's ready to play. Our kicking team's going to take the field here shortly, and hopefully we can put one deep. Lane Brockmeyer, old lefty, he's got a leg on him. Kicked a good extra point last week. Had a field goal already once this year, too. He can definitely kick.
He can punt it.
Yep, nice high one. Let our defenders get down the field and make an early play.
Are showing their support with orange armbands. Redbud High School is Ashland Strong.
Boy, you can just feel the energy in the air right now, man. There's a buzz. There's a buzz in the stands, and it's nothing like being at home, is it, Tim?
Nope, nothing like playing at home.
So support, nice quilt over there.
All right,
Brockmeyer
big
back
game,
now to
Redbud.
kick.
Big
Hands
game,
in the
Redbud.
air. His kicking team is ready to go. There's the whistle. Takes a step. The ball is away. High kick.
Oh, it's going to fall.
Towards the sideline.
Stay in. Get it.
Does.
Get it.
Oh, it was right there close.
Oh.
Was able to fall on it.
Trace Wagner almost looked like he slowed down. Jump on that ball.
Yep.
That sucker's live.
Ball will be spotted out on about the 27-yard line, and we're going to get to see what this Oilers offense is going to look like.
Oh, first play of the game, I'm already yelling.
That's Romero.
It was right there. He almost tried to let it go like it was going to be a punt.
Oh, yeah.
He was trying to wait for it to roll out of bounds to get some of those penalty yards.
Well,
but
I don't blame him, but
spun like a top and stayed right where it was supposed to.
Man, wouldn't that have been something? Redbud get the ball like the 30-yard line. Onside kick from a little pooch.
Oilers walk up to the line now. They're going to go twins left on the play. Shotgun formation, one man in the backfield.
Yeah, a little bit of like
a wing tee.
Yeah, like a wing tee with the spread. Man in motion.
Man in motion, going to run a lead around the outside.
Boy, Redbud should be
corner's
familiar with
there, and boy, they got him. Or it looks like
we saw that a lot last week. We saw that.
If they don't have it figured out by now, they're going to learn. They're going to learn tonight because looks like that's a play they run quite often. I think shutting down the run game of the Oilers is going to be key to a Musketeer victory tonight.
Yeah, and you wonder if maybe Wood River saw a little bit on the tape from the Chester game and saw that Redbud was a little easy to take advantage on those sweeps plays because they were getting 5-6 yards of carry before Redbud could really figure it out. So good to see that Redbud pins them back and gets a loss there.
It's like more of that wing T formation coming in now. And it is strong to the right side.
Man, what a setup there, Chris.
Shotgun
Look at
formation.
That. They are going to.
And they are going to run this sweep. Nope.
Oh, no, the
quarterback's
going to keep
it
it.
on the left side.
Oh, got him.
Met immediately.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Away.
He lost the ball.
He picks it up. Running down to the goal line. Get the end zone. Musketeers.
Whoa! I think Hall poked it out. I think Gantner got it.
That's how you get momentum going in your direction right there. Second play of scrimmage. Comes firing through the line, meets him immediately at the line of scrimmage, punches the ball out, picked up, and ran into a touchdown for a touchdown for the Musketeers.
Was that 44? Was it Hall that poked it? Could you see? We couldn't see from here, from our angle. Schwarzkopf celebrating, so it could have been Schwarzkopf over there, and I think Gantner got it and picked it up and went in.
That's some more of that great defense we've been seeing out of our Musketeers all year, man.
How about that? This defense is
unbelievable
legit.
Play. And, just a gut punch for the Oilers right there, second play from scrimmage.
I haven't seen a defense this good since the 85 Bears.
Brockmeyer now kicked the extra point.
Big point here. Get a good
Snaps
snap.
away,
Snap
the ball's
looks good.
Down. It's up, and
Get in there.
It is
good. Hey, it wasn't pretty, but it's through. That's all that matters.
Right. So in under a minute, the Musketeers
Oh,
kick the ball away.
what a start.
And with 11 minutes left here to go, it's 7-0 Musketeers.
Come on out to N&B Fuel Mart and check out our new live bait and tackle building. Also, we have video gaming with free snacks and soft drinks. We have kerosene, filled propane tanks, and have much more to offer. We are the only locally owned gas station left in the area. Like us on Facebook for new products and specials. Thank you for your business. Go Musketeers!
Look at that.
And welcome back to Musketeer Field, where your Redbud Musketeers just picked up a second play of scrimmage defensively, picked the ball up and ran it in for a touchdown.
Oh!
So with under a minute played in the first half, Redbud's already winning this ball game 7-0.
Yeah,
Brockmeyer's kick is away.
Another little
bit of a pooch kick
little
high
pooch
in the
kick.
air.
Gonna get it to like a lineman.
Runs it back to the middle of the field.
I like that.
Immediately met and brought down on the play by number 11.
You almost think they got us all something on tape that they didn't want to kick it deep. It almost looks like they're trying to do that, like they don't want to kick it to that guy deep.
That's right.
We'll say a little correction. We were being told that Luck might have just grabbed that that ball and took it to the house. So no Luck, or no Gantner, no Schwarzkopf, no Hall there. It looked like it might have just been all Luck, which is off to a good start and getting himself a medium rare steak, if you know what I mean.
Ball spotted now on the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation. More than wing T.
I think
Guys
look
spread
past.
left and right.
Nope,
They're
going
going
with another
to
sweep.
run the
They're
ball
going to
outside.
Ooh,
breaks a tackler too. Had a blocker out in front of him. Brought down after about a 3-yard gain.
Luck was right there too. Forced him in. Just kind of like missed a tackle, but that's all right. I like what I'm seeing right now on this sweep on this defense.
Yeah, we shut that sweep down, force them back inside to our big blackers. They're going to have to run some lead plays eventually, and if we can shut down that outside game, I have a feeling we can shut down their offense.
Yeah, and you saw last week when you go to that lead, you go inside to Nesbitt and Hall, and you don't want to run into those boys.
Great defensive pressure by the defensive line.
Watch the pass here. Watch the pass.
Looking
oh,
back.
fumble.
Ball's down.
Ball.
Be recovered.
Ball.
Looks
and
like
Redbud got it.
And Redbud does recover the ball.
Oh!
55 of the Musketeers.
Loeffner, is that Loeffner? Number 55. You got to, no, Naglowski. What did they call him? What did they tell him that they call him? Nez or something? I can't remember. Boy, did I say that this defense needed to come over and come out with some turnovers. And look at that. 4 plays in, 2 turnovers.
Defense wins championships,
this
buddy.
Is huge.
So
I'd go for their throat right now.
Yeah, you got to look.
I'd go deep.
I couldn't agree more. Spread formation now. 2 men in the backfield. Freezing the shotgun formation. He is dropping back, looking to dump it out in the flat
Get out
to
there.
Gantner. Tries to give him
a horse collar.
Back in the inside. Met immediately after the throw. Tackled for a loss of, I would say, about 5 yards.
Good idea. Just didn't execute. Good idea. I like the swing pass. Get him out in some space. Get him some running. Just looks like
7-yard loss on that, Tim.
Yeah, that's a big loss. Dang, that hurts. Dang.
Yeah, that hurts. I would like to see him stretch it out down the sideline a little bit. They had a one-on-one matchup at our side of the field.
And we're doing exactly what we said last week. We're looking at putting ourselves situations of thirds and long, and we just can't have that. Schwarzkopf
More
looks
of the
like
spread
he's going back.
formation. Freeze now under center. Schwarzkopf in at fullback.
Oh,
they're
doing
going
it
to
to
dump
this
it out
side.
to Gantner again. Met at the line of scrimmage. If he can break a tackle, he's got room, but he is brought down for another loss of about a yard. That'll bring up third down now and about 18 to go for the Musketeers.
You know, Chris, it's easy for me to sit up here and critique, hindsight's 20/20. But Gantner's more of a guy that runs between the numbers. He's not a make you miss. He's a make you run over guy.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know what I mean? And, that's 2 plays for out there that's out in space, which isn't a bad idea. I'm not saying he's not capable of it, but let that guy run over some people. Don't let him try to juke people.
Another 3rd and long here. Reba wasn't real productive on 3rd down conversions last week.
Watch the
Looks like
screen
they are
here.
set up to maybe pass
I'd watch
the
the
ball.
screen here.
He's looking deep down the field. Throws it across the middle. It's
nice.
caught on
Okay.
the play.
Okay.
Brought down at about the 25-yard line. Owen Leifer with the snag.
Nice snag. We
Brings
saw
up
we saw
4th
him
and-
drop a pass last week and then make that huge catch on the sideline. So that was a nice snag. With hands away from his body, caught it, brought it in, and got some yards after a catch. Yak is what we call him. Looks like he just tripped himself up too.
4th and 5 now. Ball sitting at the Oiler 31-yard line.
Big 4th down here. I'm going to say
Shotgun
this
formation
is huge.
again. I got to see them run a zone lead play here. Zone read lead play.
I think they're going to do a little.
Tough to say. Play action
Oh,
across the middle.
Hall's
Throws
got
it
it.
to Hall.
Oh, he
Did
dropped
come down
it.
with
He dropped it.
And he did drop it.
It was right in the breadbasket, and it looks like the defender might have gotten his hand in there. So
that Oilers will take over on downs.
credit to the Oilers. That's a big stop. That's a big stop there. Momentum all on Redbud's side, and they come out there and get a 4 and out. That's huge.
And Redbud's yet to be able to get their offense going.
Like I said,
Those third and long situations can make it tough on you.
I mean,
and
huge
make
catch,
it tough on the play caller.
Huge catch there by Leifer, and Freeze did give Hall a chance there, but credit to the defense. Let's see what. Snaps high.
Looks like they're going to run it up the middle. Met immediately
nice
at the
play
line
by
of
Hall.
scrimmage by Hall.
Good job, Redbud.
Rolled off of him forward for about 2 yards on the play.
Just keep this defense going. Doesn't look like Wood River really wants to throw the ball too much.
No, and I can tell you, Redbud's playing with a lot of energy right now, man.
Yeah, they are.
They want to win this football game.
Yeah, that would have been a huge chance to take the ball over at the 30, kind of just put it down. And
we're going to say 2nd and 8 now. Let's see what this Redbud defense can do. Ooh.
Man in motion. Oh, almost hits
no
him.
Flags on the play. Stepped up in the neutral zone, was able to come back. Runs the ball around the left side. And it looks like it'll be enough for an Oiler first down.
Number 48, Schwarzkopf, is enough for
Looks like
Oiler
there
first
is.
down.
Looks like the official was going to call timeout, wasn't it?
I
There
think
he
they
goes.
stopped the clock while they moved the chains, and then he will restart the clock. So that's what that was all about. Play comes in for the Oilers.
Boy, the Oilers were lucky that wasn't a 3rd fumble when that man was in motion. They almost snapped that. Man in motion almost hit the ball when he was snapping it.
Running a lot of shotgun formation now for East Alton-Wood River. So you would think that we got to see a pass here coming shortly.
I think we're going to see one real soon.
And they hand the ball off again.
Oh, nice run there.
Run it. Ooh, met hard by the Musketeer defense by number 48, Lucas Schwarzkopf.
Yeah, a bunch of gang tackling going on so far, so I like that. But, they are getting 3-4 yards of carry, which isn't bad. So see if that defensive line can't get a little bit of pressure and pop them in the backfield.
Yep, 2nd and 7 now for the Oilers. Say step up to the line of scrimmage, try to get a good read on that Musketeer defense.
I think you're just going to
The
see
ball snaps, going to hand
high
it up right
again.
up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage, keeps his legs churning.
Wow.
Looks like he could be really close to the first down.
He
Looks
was-
like after
yeah.
the spot, it will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I mean, he had to 3 yards after contact and still got that first down. So, I mean, he's running hard.
You know, we talked about shutting down the outside run game.
Yep.
Which we've successfully done. We wanted them to run that ball back to our big middle linebackers, but they've yet to prove themselves here, our linebacker core, that they can stop that run.
Well, it starts up front, too, Got to get a push on those lines.
Or that wing T. Twins right, one man in the backfield.
And
He's
they're
going to
gonna-
hand it off around the left side. He's got wheels, strong runner. Man, it looks like he can pick up 7 to 8 on that play.
Yeah.
Just marching the ball down the field. Great possession so far for the Oilers.
And they're don't fix what ain't broken. They're going with it. The run game's working. Why throw the ball? Getting 5, 6, 7 yards of carry. I mean, Rebel's going to have to show that they can stop the run.
Walk up to the line of scrimmage. This game's going by pretty quick. A lot of run plays. The clock continues to tick away. Twins right. One wing.
Oh,
he
the
is
pass.
gonna
Oh,
pass
that's.
it out to
Oh,
the flat.
wow.
Met really close to the first down, brought down by number 80 of the Musketeers.
Boy, that was not the prettiest pass, Chris. That was a duck right to 17. Credit to him for catching it. But it is going to be a third down. Oh, looks like Wood River's bringing in the big boys.
Third and down, you got to expect a middle run here.
They got a run package?
Bringing that kind of power into their offensive line.
Look at this. They got
that kind of size.
They got a run package here. I mean, they brought in 3 or 4 different big boys. Oh, and they're going to take a timeout. They got too many men on the field? I can't imagine why they would take a timeout. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Go on, girl. Go on and get help. That's it, girl.
Smart dog. With Farmer's Crash Assist, our Signal app can tell when you've been in a crash and can send help if you want it. Also, our Signal app could save you up to 15% on your auto insurance.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, cheerleaders, it's your turn.
And we're back. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2. Redbud up 7-0 right now. 4:57 left on the clock.
A big third down conversion coming up. Stop him here.
I mean, yeah.
I would say Wood River would be in 4-down territory. I didn't see a punter warming up earlier in the game.
It depends. If you give them a loss or 2 or 3 yards.
Tackle them for a loss right here, and that's probably going to have to be forced to punt it.
But, boy, they got some big boys right there.
They bring in their goal line offense, it looks like.
This wouldn't surprise me if it's just a QB keep.
It is a QB keep. Up the left side. Hit hard.
Big hit.
Brought, stopped, carried, drug backwards by Gantner, Hall, and Nesbitt of the Musketeers. What a trio that is. Run away from them guys if you're the Oilers.
Oh, there's Nesbitt. We didn't call his name too often last week, so it's great to see him early on in this action.
Brings up a 4th down now. The goal line offense did not work for the Oilers.
Yeah,
Met immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take that package off. Some of the big boys are going off.
They are. Like I said, they've had 1 pass attempt so far this game. I got to kind of see them trying to pass the ball here on 4th and 2. Stay down and distant if you're the Musketeer DBs. Nothing gets behind you here. Let your core guys in the middle be able to do a little bit of work. Nesbitt comes around to the strong side of the field.
I think you might just see a little bit of a zone read here.
They're going to run it right to him.
Stop him.
Oh, and it's going to be really close, but it is enough for an Oiler first down.
Looks like he just fell forward a little and just got an extra couple yards.
I kind of see Nesbitt switching here side to side. They've been playing him basically strong side every play.
That would have been a huge stop for the defense.
So that's another first down for the Oilers. 1st and 10 now. The ball's sitting on the 38-yard line of the Musketeers. Twins left, wing tee. Shotgun formation, sending a man in motion.
Oh, quarterback
fakes the handoff, keeping it slowly, making a slow step to the line of scrimmage, letting a hole open for him. It pays off and looks like it's going to be another 5-yard gain.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things that's the beauty of the spread offense. It's pick your poison. You know, you got a man in motion there. You got to read that he can go to the outside, so your backers almost got to look like, hey, do I contain or do I close in and try to get after the quarterback if he keeps it? So
right, that's right. Yep, just play decent and disciplined football, and it'll work out for you. Here they come back up the line of scrimmage, same formation. Now Twins left, though. Sending a man in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to him. He's trying to wheel around the outside. Met falls forward, and it looks like it's going to be just short of the first down marker.
You know, one thing I'm noticing, Chris, nobody listens to me, and I don't blame them, but I don't like that our DBs are playing a little bit too loose on the coverage, because on those sweeps, now if you're already 10-15, if you take any kind of back pedal, like – it takes way too long for you to come up and make a play on that outside.
You almost have to have your.
I mean, look at that cushion. Look at that cushion that Dressel's given him. I mean, that was 50, granted that's a run on the inside. Looks like it will be a first down. But you know, I mean, on those sweeps outside, you're giving these. They passed one time. You're giving these receivers 15 yards cushion. Like, you're not doing yourselves any favor to be able to come up and make a play.
Step up, play physical football.
Yeah. I mean, I understand you don't want to get beat deep, but this quarterback's arm looks pretty weak, and it looks like they're not really going to throw the ball. So
they haven't had to really so far.
No, yeah, you're right.
A couple miscues there offensively for the Oilers when the game started, but
there's a little sweep
they've
action.
Got a heck of a series going right now. Met hard by the Musketeer defense.
That's what you needed right there.
Little to no game. Pretty generous with the spot there, I would say. they're actually going to give them a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 now with the ball sitting
Big
on
play
the
here.
25-yard line.
Big play here. You know, a stop here makes it a 3rd and long, maybe makes them throw the ball. You know, puts a little more pressure on the offense. Right now, they've been managing the game great, you know, making it 3rd and short. So
our defense has been on the field for quite a while now.
It's true.
Basically the whole first quarter here.
Oh, sweep. Oh, no, never
It was
mind.
a little bit of a counter there.
Yeah.
Tried to run it back to the middle. They faked the sweep, ran it up the middle
Excuse me.
for a loss of about 2 yards.
And
So
this is
is
what
that
I was,
big 3rd down you were
yep,
talking about.
And this
Tim.
is what I was talking about. Now you got yourself 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Now ball sitting on the 26-yard line.
I will say I've seen this 5 come in a couple times for the Oilers. Looks like he's a senior, Miguel Romeo, and he's an athlete. So watch that. We saw how Chester, kind of their big receiver, put a hurting on some of our DBs. So
this is 4-down territory, obviously, for the Oilers. So
there's a
I
lot
kind
of
of look for them to
separation
maybe
there.
want to try to pass the ball.
Oh,
They don't. They
no.
try to sweep
And a
right.
big stop.
What a
Nice job.
And what a heck of a run, though, too, man. He met a wall there, was able to push it forward for a couple yards.
Nesbitt was the first there to kind of stop him in his tracks, and then good gang tackling. So now we got a 4th and about 8.
4th and long now.
And it looks like we're going to get one more play in this quarter.
Slowly ticks away. 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Boy, this would be nice
we could
going
be going
to that.
to the end of the other end. I don't see a lot of hurry up coming from the sideline as
Oh,
the play eventually does come in.
They're going to have to
There's
snap
not
it. Yeah,
enough time.
yeah,
They're
you're
gonna
right.
Have to snap it or call a timeout.
I mean, right now
they've already
they're-
called one timeout. I'd hate to see them waste another.
I mean, they got to get to the line. I mean, that play ended at 50. All right, I'd obviously watch those.
And they're
Yep,
dropping
it
back
is a
to
pass. Oh, good
He's got
coverage.
a
Good
little
coverage.
cushion, looking
Get
to
him.
run up
Good
the middle.
coverage. Get
Gonna
him.
be sacked,
He's
and he is brought
down.
down.
Come
So
on.
that is a Musketeers takeaway. Turnover on downs for the Oilers. Humongous stop for the Musketeer defense.
I couldn't see who was first there to kind of pressure him, and then Nesbitt cleaned it up. But great job by the defensive line there. Great job by the DBs. I was watching them. Blanket coverage. Exactly
Great
what
pressure
you wanted.
on them. Yep, they had nowhere to go with it. QB for the Oilers had nothing to do but tuck it and run, and was immediately met by the front line of the Musketeers.
I mean, if you stop that run, you can see what we can do.
I'd like to see us getting going here a little bit quicker.
Yes.
Get the speed tempo up a little bit. Get the Oilers on their heels. Freeze under center. Twins right, twins left. Runs
Oh.
it up the middle.
That might be the first
Brought
time I've
down
seen
after a
Schwarzkopf
couple
not
yards.
break a tackle, but still a decent little run. Looks like that is going to be the final play of the quarter, you know, as he picks up a couple of yards. We'll be back after this quarter. Redbud 7, your Oilers 0. We'll be right back after this.
Favorite thing about working here would have to be the home feeling of the place. Everyone seems to know everyone. It's a smaller company, so you really get to know the guys you're working with.
Everybody works together as a team here. It's one big family, so you can reach out to anybody in your department, anybody out in the shop. It makes everybody's job a lot easier.
Everyone has a mind to work, and I enjoy my coworkers, and we work together as a team.
Anytime I've had a question when I first started, everybody helped me out.
RBI team is family-based, it seems, and I love the atmosphere in it.
They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
It feels very family-oriented. It's been a great place. Everyone's very helpful, and I've really enjoyed my time here so far.
Yeah, welcome back to tonight's contest against your Redbud Musketeers and the East Alton-Wood River Oilers. Currently, Redbud's up 7-0. We got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock to start this second quarter.
Got about a 2nd and 8 after Schwarzkopf's run there. Oh, I like
Looks
this.
like we are running.
I
like it a lot. Let's keep running that. He should have probably ran
bounced
it
it out.
outside
Yep.
there. Not the greatest read. Schwarzkopf turned his guy in.
Yep.
That's his read right there, but got a little bit ahead of himself. Still a nice pickup, about 4 yards on the carry. Bring up 3rd and 6 now for the Musketeers.
It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I saw the same thing you did. I think Schwarzkopf had his man and pushed him inside, where if he would have bounced it out, I think he would have had a better chance of gaining a few more yards there.
I agree. Going back to the shotgun formation on this 3rd down conversion. Spread formation. Lucas Schwarzkopf in the backfield with Freeze. Looks like
Oh,
a blitz coming from the backside. He throws the ball.
Oh!
My goodness, was it intercepted?
No,
it wasn't. Dropped. Passed to Gantner, hit him in the numbers, just wasn't able to see it in. So it'll bring up a long 4th down now for the Musketeers, and I think they'll have no choice but to punt.
A tad bit behind him, but like you said, Gantner's a good enough athlete that he'll tell you he should have caught that. Dang. They did bring the pressure, so good job by Friese getting that out.
Brockmeyer now to kick.
This is a huge
number
punt.
22 for the Oilers is quite the athlete, one of their main ball carriers. I see him trying to kick it to our sideline here, the lefty.
I would agree. This is big. Flip the field. You got to flip the field. Kick it deep.
The snap, the ball's away. Nice high booming kick.
Get up.
Catches it cleanly. There will be a return. Catches it on the 45-yard line and brings it all the way back to the Musketeer 45 line. Flags come flying in all over the place. So that's right at the tackle. We hope it's not a face mask of any kind.
I didn't see a face mask, but he also was turned the other way. Man, that would be a rough one. But it looked a little late for a holding, didn't it?
The sticks stay where they are. The officials meet in midfield. We're trying to get it all put together here.
Big old gust of wind. Looks like it is a push in the back.
Block in the back was I thought it was a block in the back call against the Oilers. They're going to step that off.
Nice.
And then give a fresh set of downs down to the Oilers back in their own territory.
Pretty much erases the yards after the catch there. It's up to this Redbud defense now to flip the field again, make them punt. I mean, we saw this way too much last week, playing too much in our side of the field. We just can't have that again.
Yeah, and once again, we're relying heavily on this defensive game. Yep.
I mean, we were on that probably 5, 6, 7 minutes last time on defense there. So this defense gets tired.
1st and 10 now for the Oilers. Balls are switching out. Ball sitting on their own 48-yard line. Last substitution comes in for Redbud. We got a full defensive line running that 3-5 defense that Redbud likes to run, as the Oilers stick to the wing T offense. Step up to the line of scrimmage. Got to see a run coming here, most likely to the wide side of the field.
Come on, somebody step up, make
Watch
a play.
the counter, and there he gives it to him.
It is. Forces
Runs
them in,
side, forces it inside. That's
nice.
All
That's
you
exactly
can ask
what we
out of your
want.
defensive
Yep.
end right there.
Yep, that's exactly.
Break the plane, take the outside run away, force them inside. That's the game plan. That's the scheme for the night.
And then you hope your inside backers are there to clean it up, which they were. So yeah, I'm with you, Chris. That's exactly what you need to do. Great job,
Seth Sladen on the play for the Oilers.
Line.
Heck of a ball carrier. He's done pretty well tonight so far. Picked up about 1 yard on the play. The play slowly comes in for the Oilers. Boy, they're really taking their time.
Yeah, it is. We'll give a shout out to the linebacker, your brother, linebacker coach. Your brother, Matthew Marion, does a great job with those backers.
Twins right. Shotgun formation.
Looks like a pass.
Looking to throw.
Oh, good job by Redbud. Oh, they're deep. They're going deep. Easter's with them. Easter's with them. There, that's
good,
pretty.
Clean coverage.
Yep, that's
threw it a little bit short there and incomplete for the Oilers.
The only thing I could say on this, and this is, picking at minor details, is I'd like Easter to get his head snapped around a little quicker, find that ball. He had a chance to play
Make a break on it. Yep.
Yeah, he had a chance to pick that ball off if he whips his head around just
watch
a
your
little bit
receiver's
quicker.
eyes, Tim. You play that DB position. Watch your receiver's eyes, look for their break, and then turn your head and make a play. Third and really long now, so we'll say 3rd and 9 for the Oilers.
Did exactly what you
Run
taught.
spread formation, shotgun.
Looks like a sweep.
And the ball off again.
Come on.
Coming around the right side. He's got some gas in that tank. Picks up a nice carry with about 6 yards.
That's going to be
a 4th and short now for the Oilers.
Yeah, that's tough there because you don't know whether they're gonna run the ball or if they're gonna pass there. And they caught Redbud defense by a little bit of a surprise, and they got a big chunk of yards there. So
we're going to call that a long 4th and 2 for the Oilers.
Yeah, you're right.
Redbud had one turnover on down so far tonight, just right before the end of the first quarter. This play comes in again for the Oilers. Man, this is where the linebacker core and the
looks like I bet it looks like they might just do another little QB keeper here.
No, they're going to hand it off. The middle.
I think he's short. I think he's short.
Definitely short.
I think he's short.
That is a big defensive stop by the Musketeers.
Big stop. Big stop.
Again, another takeaway on downs.
Looks like Nesbitt in the play again. Great to start calling his name again, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. I've been noticing they've been switching him side to side, kind of playing the strong side of football. Looks like the defensive coaching staff of the Musketeers has something figured out.
This defense is already good, but when you get him engaged and you get him making tackles, it's that much better. So Great job by Nesbitt so far. And let's see if we can start to move it. Let's get this offense down. This has been a game and a quarter now where this offense has just been, lagging, a step behind the defense. So we need something. We need a play. We need to get some players out in space. We need to do something.
Officials are having a little conversation here. I see Hall with his palms up in the air like I didn't do it. So
I'm not sure what the call
I don't know
is.
if there was a penalty on this play, but they're going to talk about it. Kind of a slow game so far with as much running that there's been.
Yeah, it's definitely slow game, meaning like pace-wise, but the clock keeps running. So, I mean, we're already down the second quarter with 9 minutes. But you mentioned it earlier, the Oilers take their time getting to the line. So
they use the whole play clock. So there was no call on the play. The officials break center field. It is the live ball now. The clock continues to
come on,
start
line.
running here.
Come on, line. Give
Man,
Gainer a
little
hole.
I formation. I want to see some power football. And there, just tripped up.
Dang it, man. We
just tripped
can't.
up. The play was there. I don't know if he tripped up on the center's feet when he was taking a step back. But
I think he might have tripped on Schwarzkopf's feet. But too many loss of yards on these plays. We've seen
not a lot of penalties either. It's just kind of a little bit sloppy football so far.
I mean, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Now you got yourself 2nd and 15. It makes it that much harder. It's just frustrating. I think we can't get this offense running, and it seems like can't get out of our own way.
Freeze back under center. Snaps away, drops back, looks to pass,
there
throws
it
out to
Go,
Schwarzkopf.
Go, run over him.
Boy, I wouldn't want to be the guy standing in front of him. That's got to be enough for a first down.
Close. It's close if not.
And it is enough for a Musketeer first down.
Great play call. Great play call. They've run that many times this year. Get them out in flats. And like you said, when Schwarzkopf's out in the open, nobody wants to tackle that kid.
No. Get out of his way. That poor DB standing out here with his palms up in the air and flat-footed, buddy. That's a dangerous place to be in front of that man.
Great play call. Great play call. Now let's get back
First
to that
and 10
lead.
now for the Musketeers.
Let's get back to that lead.
Now into the Oiler territory.
Come on, Gainer.
8:18 left on the clock.
Line's got to make a hole for him. Get out there, Gainer.
Freeze goes back under center.
Little toss.
Toss it out to Gainer.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Around the
I like
outside.
it.
He's got wheels. Throws up, try to have a little stiff arm, picks up about 3 yards on the carry.
Only thing I would critique on that one is they had a backer coming at him that was a little quicker, and he tried to kick it outside. Maybe put your cleat in the dirt and just try to get an extra yard or two. Yep, lower your shoulder.
Lower your shoulder and try to get a couple extra yards. Freeze brings the play into the huddle. Redbuds have had some offensive success here so far in the second quarter.
You know what? I wouldn't mind a lead play, but I wouldn't also mind just a little handoff to Schwarzkopf up the middle.
Yep, and man, they're playing kind of cover
I think
one.
right now I think
watch
you got
this
to look
one-on-one matchup on the bottom side of the field.
Oh,
he is going to roll
there
out
it is.
past
It's
it,
there.
Throws it out to him.
Go.
He's got room to run.
Oh, man, he runs over him.
Go! In front of him.
Oh!
They do not want to get in front of Lucas Schwarzkopf right now.
Boy, if he wouldn't have stepped out of bounds, he had the touchdown right there.
I like that play call. There was a one-on-one matchup at the bottom of the field.
You're right.
He took the DB back one-on-one with him and cover one defense. Left the flat wide open for a big first down from Lucas Schwarzkopf.
You know what?
Great throw, great catch by Freeze and Schwarzkopf.
You know what? We saw those flat plays, kind of swing plays to Gainer earlier. I wouldn't have mind seeing those early on when you took advantage of that.
That DB
turnover.
out here who had his coverage on that outside linebacker. Boy, he about fell down in front of him. Didn't want to get in his way. Freeze back under center. A lot of the same formations coming out of Redbud.
I like this to Gainer right up the middle.
Hands the ball off to Gainer,
I like it.
right up the middle. No
Dang.
lead blocker. Picks up 2 to 3 again.
Give it credit to that Oilers linebackers. They're doing a good job. I mean, we usually see Gainer break a tackle or two, and he's been going down. So credit to them for making good, strong tackles.
Yeah, part of the Oilers' scheme tonight had to be keeping the ball away from Nick Gantner. He's had a heck of a year so far. He's racking up quite a few yards. Speaking of quite the ball carrier, number 22, the Oilers, I believe, has already had a 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, and I want to say him and Gantner are both top 5 in this area for points leaders, meaning how many times they get the ball in the end zone, kick it through the uprights.
Shotgun formation now. Freeze back with Gantner. Spread.
I don't want to go away from him. I want to go to Gantner again.
Zone read. He does hand the ball off to him. I got to say that is a decent read by Freeze.
Yep.
The end crashed down, but he was eventually tackled by what looked like a defensive lineman.
Once again, we're just not getting the greatest push off of our offensive line right there. Not a horrible call or not a horrible run. Just if we can just seal a block or two better on that offensive line, you're going to get Gaynor to that second level, and that's going to make it a lot easier for him to make people miss.
Yeah, and we say it all the time, Tim. If you put a lead blocker in front of Gaynor, he's a really patient runner, and that's where he gets a lot of his yardage.
Yep.
Shotgun formation now. We got 2 guys back with Freeze. Twins right, 1 left.
I go Gaynor again.
Ball's away. He's going to drop back a pass. One-on-one matchup.
Go at it. Go at it.
Throw.
He's got it.
Down.
He's got it.
It is a Musketeer touchdown.
Leifer. Oh, what a great job by Leifer.
Owen Leifer being able to haul that baby in, saw it all the way, threw it up into traffic, and was able to come down with it. What a play.
You've been calling it all game. You like that one-on-one matchup with Easter or Leifer on the outside. These are big, athletic boys, and they go up and they catch you with their hands.
Throw it back up in that corner and see who wants it more. Owen Leifer able to come down with it for another 6 points for Red
job.
Bud.
You know, sometimes, as Brockmeyer's back to kick the extra point, sometimes I'm a little critique on these DBs and receivers, but
it's up and it's
because
good.
you can see what they can do.
Yep.
I mean, look at that. That was a 50-50 ball. Leifer said, it's mine.
That's right.
That's a jump ball.
So with 5:58 left now to go in the second quarter, it's Red Bud Musketeers 14, Oilers 0.
Hey, Steve, it's about 8 a.m. I just got into an accident. I'm not really sure what happened. It was so fast. He was there, and then he just took off. I don't know what happened.
I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm actually in my car. I'll be right over.
Boy, you did a good here. Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know what happened. He just kind of took off.
Did you get a look at the guy?
No, man, I really didn't see it. It was so fast. He was just there, and then he was gone. And oh wait, hey, that's the guy right there.
Hell yeah.
And welcome back to Oak 9 Productions in beautiful Red Bud, Illinois, watching your Musketeers take on the East Alton-Wood River Oilers. With 5:57 left, a big catch and touchdown by Owen Leifer. Nice little squib kick right up the middle, picked up on the 20-yard line.
He's got some speed. He's got some speed. You got to get to him.
Room. Special teams can kill you in games like these. Eventually brought down. Boy, had a heck of a head of steam.
Hey, let's not kick it to the guy that's like third in this area that's in scoring.
Right. Let's keep it to the sidelines a little bit better. And they tried to squib it there. I think he got a little bit too much of it and kicked it high enough. He still caught it cleanly.
Ooh, I thought he was taking it to the house there for a second.
1st and 10 now for the Oilers.
Down 14-0 with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter. We've seen them milk the clock a little. You got to wonder if there's a little more urgency in their offense now.
You would think they're just getting plays in really slow right now, walking up to the line of scrimmage. It's like they need to get something going for themselves. Shotgun formation, wing T.
It is a pass.
Dropping
They've
back
got a
pass.
slant.
He's looking across the middle.
Good job by Dressel.
Great coverage.
He was beat a little, but he caught up real quick and made a play.
He was beat, stayed behind him, though. Great coverage. Didn't try to break for it. Let the play evolve in front of him and was there to make a tackle if need be.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do in that situation is if you're beat, take that penalty. Hit him before that ball gets there.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that ball is thrown offline or that he's not going to catch it. So great job by there. Just kind of make your presence felt. And now a long 2nd and 10, you got to figure that they're going to run the ball. I'd watch a sweep this way maybe. No, it looks like maybe a zone read. Oh, they are going to pass it.
Try to drop back and pass it. Oh, no, it was a kind of a draw play
was
almost.
It? Yeah,
yep,
had
he dropped
me
back,
lost.
passed formation, handed it off to the running back, rolled around to the right side and faked the pass.
They
are able to pick up about 5 yards on the carry to bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Oilers.
We are looking through these pane glass windows, so it's a little foggy. But, yeah, nice little play there by the Oilers. They definitely looked like they were going to run just a little flat play to gain some yards, and they ran that little draw.
3rd down, 3rd and 5.
Rebba trying to make a change here. They do get the guys off the field in time.
That was close.
Dropping back to pass, looking down the left sideline.
Get there.
It is complete for the Oilers. Brought down, decent coverage, but not after a first down for the Oilers.
Dressel
That'll be
was
1st and 10 now for the Oilers. Ball sitting on Redbud's 40-yard line.
Just a step slow there. He knew it, and he went after him, and he was just a yard behind. So
the Oilers, man, they really got a lot of speed. I can see out of their DBs in the running game. They got wheels. They can get down the field and get moving. They've beat our secondary on a couple times so far tonight.
Yeah, about 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Shotgun formation.
We are going to see a little sweep.
Hands the ball off again to number 22.
Oh, he bounced it outside. He's gone.
Great run. Bounce outside. He's got wheels. Could he be caught? And he is caught.
Nice job by Dressel there.
Way to not give up on the play there by Dressel.
I mean, that boy is quick.
Good to have him back in the lineup.
Yeah.
We talked about it before the game. Seen him dressing, didn't know how much of a presence he was going to have in this game. But, boy, it's good to have him back for that play and that play alone right now.
Oh, he is limping. He looks like he might have, sometimes when you're chasing a guy, you take a cleat in the stomach. So let's see if Redbud can make that count, It looks like where they're at here on the 6-yard line. Let's see. I mean, keep him out of the end zone. Hold him to 3 here. This could make a huge difference. It's a little bit of a zone.
Snap. They're going to hand the ball around the left side. We got defenders there. It looks like they will be able to stop him.
A little short. I would have liked
about another 4-yard pickup, so it's going to be 2nd and goal now. The ball's sitting on about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, there was just no contact until he even got that close. It wouldn't surprise me if they went to a direct snap like they did to that number 22 that one time.
Yeah, they're not bringing their goal line or offensive line in. I'm sorry. So the play comes in the huddle. Watch them little fade passes to the right back corner.
Yeah, if you're Wood River too,
you can roll, but they've had a success running the ball.
No, it looks like they are going to snap. Yeah, they're going to snap. And come on, get some pressure, defensive line. There it is. Snap was a little high. Get there, get there.
We got some time.
He's short. I don't think he's in.
And he is short. Again, looks like tackle for a loss of about a yard.
About 3 minutes and 30. Honestly, if you're the Oilers, if you punch it in here, you're almost glad you didn't get it in there because Redbud just gets that ball back that much quicker. So they're definitely
really
taking their time.
Yeah, they're really taking
which
their
is
time
smart,
here.
It's smart. You want to bleed as much as you can off that clock. Give Redbud offense as little time as you can. This is a big play here.
Yeah, big stop now coming up for Redbud. DBs assume their positions.
Come on, D-line.
Look down in the distance. They're going to hand the ball off.
Oh, they're pressuring the back.
Rolling.
Get him.
He's
short.
A holding call. He is short again. Great defensive effort so far by the Musketeers. That'll bring up 4th and 4 now.
What do you do? I saw their kicker. They weren't bad. And how big does this Dressel tackle look now?
Yeah, that's it. Just when you think it's all over and the guy's got speed down the sideline, Dressel was able to come up behind him, make a play inside the 5-yard line, and here we are still sitting at 4th and 4.
I'd like this. Come on. Yeah, there we go, Todd.
Crowd's
Todd
really
Berkner
getting into it now.
Come
Big
on.
stop,
This is huge.
4th and goal, 4th and 4 now for the Oilers.
Snap.
Oh,
it's a pass. It's a pass. He's got nothing. Come on, line.
Looking across the
middle. Get out of there.
It's
incomplete.
Yeah! Incomplete.
Come on.
So that is another Musketeers takeaway over downs. Humongous defensive stop there by your Musketeers.
Big job by Gantner. He had the ball caught, and Gantner just stuck his arm in there and said, not today.
Not today. Yeah, he was able to catch it in the air, but great coverage by Gantner.
It
knew exactly what to do in that scenario.
It looks like he had way too much time to pass that ball. It looked like the line was almost like, what do we do? Do we run at him? Do we stay back and if he's going to run? So I didn't like the hesitance there from the
There was a little bit of hesitance, but something I did take away from that is they weren't allowing him to get outside. He stayed in the pocket. He had no room nowhere to go except backwards or throw the ball. So way to contain him there, kind of, and he had to throw up a prayer, and prayer didn't
almost
get
like a
answered.
little QB spy, there, Chris.
Freeze goes underneath center.
Got to get some yards here.
Schwarzkopf and Gantner in the backfield.
Oh, that's a jump?
Could be a jump. There is a flag.
Yeah,
on the
that's
play.
an encroachment. That's an encroachment. We'll take the extra 5 yards there.
That is going to be an encroachment penalty.
Big, smart call there by the offensive coordinator, assuming that was Uppelman.
Disciplined football by that offensive line because that is a tough thing to do sometimes.
Oh, they were trying to go after that. They were trying to get a safety there. So it gives us a little more breathing room.
1st and 5 now for the Musketeers. Ball sitting on the 9-yard line.
Who didn't get the ball first at half, so this would be a huge little. Oh, they are going to pass it.
Pass one-on-one.
Oh, he's holding him. He's holding him.
Going to be a hold, and it's not. I don't think so. I think that was pretty decent coverage there. He had him one-on-one.
He put his arms
a
up
little bit, but the defender for the Oilers was kind of stepping in front of him too. So
I don't mind the home run ball. If that ball's caught and he's gone.
If you can get away clean there, that's a touchdown.
But you got 2 minutes on. You got 2 minutes left. It's 1st down and 5. I think I just run with Gantner. I get yourself some breathing room,
Yep.
And I would imagine that's what you're going to see here.
2nd and 5.
You're going to see a lead player. You're going to see a Schwarzkopf handoff. We're not going to get cute.
Schwarzkopf, Gantner in the backfield. Freeze under center. They are going to hand.
No, you're not.
To pass the ball, giving it to Schwarzkopf.
Oh,
my
no.
goodness, intercepted.
Oh, no.
Pick 6 for the Oilers. They threw it right to number 22 again. for the Oilers. Seth Sladen. He's the stud of their team right now. He's a big player, and we go out and try to throw that little flat route that's worked for us so far tonight. But they had a read on it the whole way.
I hate to say it, but like, we got to run that bull. You get the ball at half, or you get the ball at the start of the second half. You're up 14-0. You're down at your own goal line. You got to give your offense some breathing room. I mean, I know that play has worked 2 times already today, but you also got to
it out from a mile away. Sladen was able to jump that
takes
route
the momentum out of this air, and this crowd can feel it.
Yeah.
Huge play.
After a huge defensive takeaway.
Yeah, like you said, huge defensive stop there. Dressel gets the tackle. The defense comes up big on those four plays and just gets a pick 6 like that. That hurts.
Number 4 for the Oilers, Lucas Moore, back to kick. The ball's down, kind of muffled. He tries to throw it. It's away.
Nice job by Easter.
Great heads-up defense.
That could be a huge play. That could be a huge play in this game.
So with 2:10, it's Red Bud Musketeers 14, Wood River 6. We'll be right back.
Oh man, I really didn't see it. It was so fast. He was just there, and then he was gone. And oh wait, hey, that's the guy right there.
Insurance is not a cookie-cutter approach. Each situation is different. Here at Country Financial, we take the time to get to know our clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, we'd love to have a chance to earn your business.
We would have ran for 20 yards. Welcome back to Red Bud, Illinois. Chris Merring here with Tim Conway and Ben Koopman with Oak 9 Productions. After a pick 6 from the Oilers, let's not do that again.
No, let's see if we can get a good return here. Give your offense a chance to put the ball in the end zone, and then you get the ball back to start the second half. So that'd be huge. I would imagine when Red Bud gets this ball, they're going to start taking some shots. We've got the athletes: Easter, Leifer, Dressel, Luck.
The ball finally comes in now for the Oilers. Boy, this game's kind of.
It's a big return.
Yeah. It's first return now. Red Bud's had this so far this game, so you got to think they're going to try to kick it away from Gantner, keep it in Baldwin's hands. Baldwin is a heck of a ball carrier, though. Ooh, putting on a little bit of a shift now. Gantner steps up. Baldwin slides over. They're going to leave one guy back. And it is an onside kick.
Grab it!
And he falls on it.
That's huge.
They sniffed that out.
That's about the 42-yard line.
Kind of a dicey call there by East Alton-Wood River. A little over 2 minutes left. They just tried the onside kick. Red Bud was able to recover. The ball will be sitting on the 43-yard line, 42-yard line, let's say. 1st and 10, Musketeer territory.
So Musketeers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 43.
You got Easter out here, one-on-one. Can't tell who. I think it's Shemwell on the other side, but
I formation, freeze under center. Ball's away. They're going to hand it off to Gantner. Run kind of that counter. I like to see Shortstop beat out in front of him there. Able to pick up a nice pickup, about 6 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 4 now for the Musketeers with just under 2 minutes to play in the first half.
I'd like to take them a shot now. I mean, there's no sense you taking a shot at your own end zone if you're not going to take one at midfield.
I kind of want to get this hurry-up offense going here and try to punch the ball in before half.
Yep, let's get the ball rolling. Got Shemwell now on this side. Easter on the other side, it looks like.
I formation again for Red Bud. Freeze back underneath center. The ball's away. Hand off to Gantner. They do run that lead. Right behind Schwartzkopf. The flag comes flying in. Brought down really close to the first down marker.
That's gonna bring it back.
And it's going to be a holding penalty against the Musketeers.
Yep.
Penalty on the field is a holding call against the Musketeers.
Pretty clean game so far by Red Bud tonight. Not a lot of penalties.
I will say
that might be their first penalty, actually.
The one thing that maybe down in their own end zone, Wood River was probably looking for the run, so maybe Red Bud was trying to catch him off guard. Now, Wood River's definitely looking for the pass. So
clock stop, minute and 30 left. You don't necessarily have to pass. You got 3 timeouts left.
I like that screen. They ran that screen a few times this year. I wouldn't mind that either.
From the community.
Yep, there's a screen.
Dropping it back to pass. It is a screen. Another flag comes in again.
I don't know if they have audibles, but you could hear Wood River's side yelling screen from the other side.
Yeah, the defensive line for the Oilers kind of sniffed that out and stepped back a little bit. Freeze had to wait for something to open up to get rid of the ball.
I think they're going to decline it.
Looks like it will be another penalty call against the Musketeers. Another holding against the Musketeers.
How do you hold on a screen
And
play?
they are going to decline and take the down, so that'll bring up 3rd and 15 now for the Musketeers. Another 3rd and long situation.
Man, this offense sometimes shoots itself in the foot.
How do you, I mean, it's a screen. How are you have a holding play on a screen?
They-
You're supposed to let them run right by you.
That's what I was confused by. They had the flag out before
Shotgun
the screen.
formation. They got to look to pass here. Freeze is going to keep it behind Schwarzkopf. He's stumbling and bumbling and rolling around after about a 5-yard
You're
pickup.
gonna
It's
see a
going to bring
timeout.
4th and 11.
You're going to see a timeout by Wood River,
It's going to be a
too.
timeout by Wood River. That'll be their 2nd timeout.
St. Peter's.
We'll take a quick break and be right back with you.
4th down for the Musketeers.
Design Fitness is determination.
Design Fitness is family.
Design Fitness is strength.
Design Fitness is inclusive.
Design Fitness is Zumba fun.
The mission of Design Fitness is to create lasting lifestyle changes to promote health, wellness, weight loss, and quality of life for all ages. Our certified trainers will provide you with instructions to ensure you achieve your health and fitness goals.
Don't even give them a chance.
Welcome back to Musketeer Field. 1 minute left now remaining in the first half here. Redbud Musketeers winning 14-6 over the Oilers so far. It is a 4th down situation, 4th and 11 for the Musketeers, and the ball sitting on their own 31-yard line.
All I'm looking for is a
41-yard
clean snap, punt the ball
away.
away.
Let's keep it away from number 22 of the Oilers. He's a heck of a carrier, heck of an athlete. The ball's high,
punt.
away. We got
Get up
guys
there,
in front
get
of
up there.
him.
What are
Seems
we
like
doing?
they're taking their time. What a bounce. That's going to
Don't
keep
touch it.
rolling.
Don't touch it.
Keep moving. Finally comes the rest around the 15-yard line.
Holy smokes.
There is a flag on the play, though.
Oh, is there? Decline that if it's against them. We don't want it. If they make us repunt it, I'm not sure what the call is.
They're having a conversation about it. The officials. The officials are really taking their time tonight, too. They've talked over every penalty so far.
Man,
that alone can take some momentum out of the game, and they're going to wave
it
that
off.
penalty off.
Man, I don't know if you guys saw that if you're watching at home, but Redbud had a chance where that guy had not called a fair catch, and they slowed down. You run full steam, and you clock
keep
that
going.
kid.
You keep going, bud. Yep, you keep getting down the take.
That's the best. That's the
Getting
best
him
thing in the
away
world.
from the ball. That's right. That's right.
That's taking a free shot.
Great punt by Brockmeyer there again.
Yeah, great roll.
Bounce, great roll, little nice hang time, and it'll be 1st and 10 now.
Now, if you're if you're Leafer, if you're Dressel, if out there,
down
you
and
just,
distant, right,
yep.
Tim? Nothing gets behind you.
Nothing gets behind you. This is where I'm okay if you give them 14, 15 yards of separation.
They're going to have to pass here. They've only got 1 timeout left and under a minute to go now.
Well, it'd be nice to see a pick. When's the last time we saw an interception? This looks like just a little sweep to the outside.
A little sweep. They might try to get this half wrapped up and get out of here alive.
I think you might be right. Well, they are going to take a timeout.
There's a timeout tackled by Schwarzkopf.
So a nice timeout there. You know, good call. They're out of timeouts now. We've got 41 seconds left here to go. You know, big defensive stop. Let's just get out of this half.
Yep.
Not let them score. Let's get the get a good message across at halftime. Make the adjustments we need to make offensively, I think.
Yeah. This would be not that we did lose a lot of momentum with that pick 6, but it'd be nice if we just gained a little bit back, whether it be a pick or an incomplete or just going into that half with the lead and understanding that you get the ball. Let's go down there. Let's march. Let's figure out this offense. So I'm with you, Chris. This is big here. Down and distance.
Big stop. Nothing behind you, and just play good football. They've had decent coverage so far this game. Gantner there across the middle, not being able to knock that one away.
Yeah, that was huge.
Baldwin over here. Owen Leafer over here on the sideline with another one too. So, the crowd's really getting into it. They're fired up. Senior night.
I wonder if we see any kind of trick play. I don't know if we see like a reverse pass. I don't know, something. Be wary of that screen, but if you're Redbud, you really shouldn't be sending anybody. So, besides your D-line.
2nd and 5 now from the Oilers. Play comes in. The timeout is over.
Be
41
smart here,
seconds
Redbud.
remaining.
It's the only thing you can say is be smart.
Snaps away. He's looking to pass.
Oh, he's going
throwing
way
deep
deep.
down
Oh,
the
Gantner's
middle.
beat. Gantner's beat. Oh, my goodness.
It's almost like Gantner seen that ball was going to be overthrown. He
He
kind of
slowed
gave up
down,
on it there at
yeah.
the end. It is incomplete, and that'll stop the clock with 36 seconds left.
I would imagine you're going to see a little run play here.
You try to pick up that first down, you know.
Pick up the
Run
first
play
down,
to the
or
short side
they're
of the
just-
field, get
they're
out of
gonna keep
bounds.
They're going to keep clock running. They're going to keep clock
I mean,
running.
35 seconds left. They've got enough plays. You know, if you get a first down, you can throw 2 to 3 more down the sideline if you need to try to score yet before half. Out of timeouts. Like
Redbud's
you said,
got
I
all
do
three,
see a
right?
run play coming here, probably to the short side of the field so he can potentially get out of bounds.
If I'm Redbud, I try to get this stop, and I just I bring the house
They're
on
gonna
that punt.
Stay in the shotgun formation. He is going to drop back to pass. Looking right. Oh, they run that draw play again. He's got room.
That's a big tackle here.
That is a big tackle and a stop. The clock is not running. Oh, the stop is clocked so they can move the markers.
Is enough for a first down.
Looks like
Oilers.
they're not set. They're not set.
Markers
They
aren't
can't
even
snap
set.
that.
I don't know
They
why the
can't
clock
snap that.
isn't running.
Hey, why didn't?
Oh, so officially the clock is supposed to stop when the chains got to reset. So
Yeah, but they will
they'll
reset.
stop and then the chains will come down, reset, and the clock will start again because that was a run play, right? But they hurried up and got to the line of scrimmage and snapped the ball, which they probably had enough time there to call the play. But so now the clock will remain stopped since they did snap it, spike it, if you will.
Big stops here by Redbud after that draw play gained more than I was, more than I like.
Trips right now for the Oilers. One man in the backfield. He's looking to throw right. He steps back, sets his foot, pumps,
he's going deep.
throws a
It's
bomb
it's
down the sideline.
duck.
He's wide open, missed coverage there from Redbud. And here he comes from the backside again to make a tackle.
How do we have two? How is there two receivers there and one DB?
Tackle by Dressel.
Looks like there's 17 seconds
Kind of a
left.
blown coverage for the Redbud defense. 17 seconds left. The clock's not running.
Luxor's going to take a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Redbud.
Redbud takes a short timeout here now. Here with just 17 seconds left. Man, what's Luck's timeout there about? What's his message he's got to get across? Get that those DBs straightened out a little bit, I think.
I have no idea how there was two men over there and only Leifer back. I mean, Leifer was lucky to slow him down, and Tressel with his second touchdown saving tackle of the day. I missed it on
running
this
that
side.
cover 3 defense, you know, the DBs are down and distant, you know, 2 corners and a safety basically. Kind of that zone defense that we've been seeing. But he was just overloaded there across the middle of the field, didn't have any help. That was a duck of a pass, kind of just thrown up for a prayer. He just stopped and caught it like a punt.
Yeah. I mean, he had no one near him to. I mean, you're right. It was a duck pass, and I mean, if you're Redbud here, a sack pretty much all seals you going into the half up. But
yeah,
keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you.
I gotta say, Woodrow was going to look to pass here again.
Yeah. I mean, they have to with no timeouts. Boy, they were moving this
So here
ball
comes
down
the play.
far too fast.
Shotgun formation. He's looking right. Hands the ball off right.
It's
and he's
it's
going to look
a
to
pass.
throw. He's open again, getting back,
Good
tipped
job,
away.
Leifer. Good job.
Great job by Owen Leifer. Again, had one defender with 2 receivers in the area.
And he was behind him.
Second down, second and
I mean, he made a great recovery to get a hand on the ball, but I mean, we've got to keep some of these Oilers players in front of us.
10 seconds now remaining in this first half. Oilers step up again in that spread formation. Well, we'll say it a wing tee. Running man in motion.
Get a sack. Get a sack. Get on.
Look and throws it across the middle.
Oh,
nearly intercepted by
interception.
Gantner. Bounced off his knees after the Oiler receiver made first contact.
I don't think Gantner realized that he wasn't going to catch it, and we kind of
5.5 now left.
Come on, one more play. I mean, depending on how fast the Oilers get this ball out.
Let's hope we can get some of that home field advantage clock play working in our favor here.
I would think
with
that
5 seconds left.
I would think that they're not going to run that play similar like that again. Like if he catches it and gets tackled and runs up there, they don't really have time for another play. So I would think that we got to get the chain game moving faster, Chris.
Yeah.
I would imagine that they're going for the end
Come
zone
on,
here.
defense.
Come on,
here we
get
go
some pressure
now.
on him. Get some pressure on him.
Crowd's
Go get him.
living.
Go get him.
Drops
55.
back to
Get him,
pass,
55.
Throwing up a prayer. He's open a little bit, and it's knocked down again with 0.9 seconds left.
Oh. We got to have a talk with Steve Keeker after this. We got to get that clock
we
running.
get that last 0.9 gone.
Man of integrity. Once again, I feel like that could have been picked. I think Leifer kind of overread that. I mean, I think he kind of scooted up so much that he finally kept the Oilers in front of him. All you had to do is sit back there and kind of pick that. All right, great job. I think it was 55. Miklowski again was going after the QB there. I mean, we've got to get some. I like what I'm seeing out of this. Like, let's get some.
Oilers got another opportunity here. Trips right, snaps away.
There you go. Go get him.
They're going deep, overloading the right side. Guys all
Oh,
over the place.
yeah,
Throws up
there's
a
no
prayer.
way.
That's got to be out of bounds. And it is way out of bounds, and that'll finally end this first half.
Boy, that was too much excitement for the end of the second quarter.
We're going to stick with you here for a short bit because we're going to have a sideline reporter again for you. As the coaches slowly work their way out the field. Man, what a long first half that was.
Yeah, that was intense there. That was too close for my comfort there. We got to work on our prevent defense there.
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit.
right. And, that pass rush a little bit better. I
True.
know we're talking about, down distant, nothing behind you, but,
True, but
we can still send some pressure with our linebackers.
Exactly. If you put a little pressure on them, too, then it makes your DB's job a little easier because that ball's got to come out quicker.
That's right. All right, we're going to go down to the sideline with Alex Easter, and he's going to have a word from Coach Lucht.
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Ready to be famous? Yeah, right. All right, Coach. We're over here on the sideline talking to Coach Luck. It's been a close game so far. What's working, what's not?
Defense. Defense is working. Oh yeah. One play, take one play away again, and it changed the whole aspect of the game of the half. But hey, we came out to play, man. I'm proud of these guys. This first half, anyway, they responded from last week. That was disappointing, and defense was working.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you guys have done a really good job so far, at least of limiting number 22. Everyone knows he's having a great year. How do you continue that trend?
Well, the kids keep making the reads they're doing. I mean, they're sticking to the game plan. So far, that's working. I'm sure they're gonna tweak it a little bit, try and get in some different places, and we'll just wait and see what they want to do, because right now, with the exception of a few, busted things here at the end, I mean, we've been pretty solid. Been really happy.
Yeah. All right, and the passing game has worked for the most part. That pick six, rough one there, but the run game's been a little slow. How do we get that one flowing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to run the ball more to do that, but I mean, at the same time, we've established that we can pass some routes that we haven't shown yet. We just got to keep obviously throwing the ball in those kind of situations where it's an easy pick six. We'll take a chance downfield, but throwing out in the flat and getting a pick six, that's no fun.
Oh no. Yeah. So things.
So after that, thanks Alex Easter, thanks Coach Luck for that little halftime explanation there. Sounds like Coach Luck's pretty happy with his defense so far. Tim, I'm kind of happy with our defense so far too.
Yeah, I mean, that defense, we've said it all along, is the MVP of this Musketeer team, and you just hope that that offense finds that rhythm that we've seen against some of these teams, albeit lesser competition against Pictonville and Sparta. I mean, you've seen what this team can do when you get the ball rolling and Gaitner starts to get 5-6 yards of carry.
When they get that momentum going kind of in their favor.
And that's what you've been
what I'm saying?
Like, pick up the pace. Let's get up to the line. Let's get those boys moving. So
our offense here this last few weeks is really kind of struggling getting their own momentum going. It seems like defensively they're there. They know their job. They know what they're going to do, and they got a mindset. They're not letting anything behind them. They've done a terrific job with that. Offensively, though, we don't have that confidence, it seems like, to be able to get the ball down the field consistently.
Yeah, and then you see the shoot yourself in the foot kind of moment where it's like whether it's a hold or a loss of play. So I'm excited to see we get the ball at the end of start the second half. So we'll be back, and hopefully we see that offense on all cylinders.
Yep, thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
I would recommend Raceline for anyone who isn't just there for the professional experience and like for the resume. Someone who actually wants to think about the long-term goals. Like anyone who values like a work, pours time into you, wants to make sure that, you know, your experience is worth it.
Being in a position where, yeah, I am their intern, but I know that they respect me. I know that they respect my opinions, my ideas. They want me to be doing something that I am getting something out of it. They're very in tune with where I'm at and how happy I am.
I honestly think the culture is really good here. Like when I started off, I wasn't even nervous at all because I thought like everyone was like very introducing and they were very like helpful with everything.
Everyone you meet here wanting to get to know you and talk to you.
Honestly, the people here make work so fun and easy. The board of directors is really supportive about the internship program, that they devote a lot of time and effort into making sure we have the best experience this summer.
We talk about the high level a lot, and that's just like the big picture of what's going on. It's important to really kind of have a good idea of everything at the high level so that you can ask the right questions. And if you know, like, I'm doing this so that somebody else can do their job or do whatever we have to do to make the company run, it's important to know the high level.
Whatever your degree is in college, it's going to help you grow and it's going to help you get some real world application of that degree, and there's a lot of different areas you can go into for the company. So if you start an internship earlier on in your college career and you find something else that appeals to you, Raceline will work with you and get you into whatever interests you and get you experience in that area.
I would say that I've gotten a lot of real world experience from Raceline because I've had the same role 3 times, yes, but you can only learn so much in 3 months, so to be able to fill that role for 9 months in total, I've learned a lot from that. And now that I've moved on to the ME department, I feel like I'm going to get a whole new set of learning experiences that I can really use in my career.
So I've been able to take a lot of concepts I've learned in school and put them with the stuff that Chris has been teaching me throughout the internship. That's the biggest thing I would say, is like putting theory with actual like applied stuff that they do here with the company.
The Raceline Skilled Craft internship has expanded my knowledge on welding and has given me more practice into being a welder and becoming a welder here at the company.
Being an intern here at Raceline has definitely taught me a lot. I've learned how to do new things, use a bunch of tools, and put new things together. I think it's going to help me in the future. Like I said, I want to do something with engineering.
So I was considering going into a skilled trade, and before I made that firm decision, I wanted to get some like real job experience. And I felt like Raceline really helped me do that, and it gave me a feel for what it would be like in my future career. And working here showed me that I really do enjoy this.
Teamwork at Raceline is very apparent. Deanna definitely lived up to her title as a mentor, and I feel like she's always there to communicate with others and make sure you fully understand everything that you're doing.
I think the internship program helped me prepare for this role by giving me a diverse set of experience in every part of HR. And I feel like Raceline is a very unique company to work for. So I would recommend it to anyone just because you learn so much and you're with a bunch of great people who really want to help you learn.
Hey Steve, it's about 8 a.m. I just got into an accident. I'm not really sure what happened. It was so fast. He was there and then he just took off. I don't know what happened.
Sorry to hear about that. I'm actually in my car. I'll be right over. Boy, you did good here.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know what happened. He just kind of took off.
Did you get a look at the guy?
No, man, I really didn't see it. It was so fast. He was just there and then he was gone. And oh wait, hey, that's the guy right there.
Insurance is not a cookie cutter approach. Each situation is different. Here at Country Financial, we take the time to get to know our clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, we'd love to have a chance to earn your business.
Come on out to Enemy Fuel Mart and check out our new live bait and tackle building. Also, we have video gaming with free snacks and soft drinks. We have kerosene, fill propane tanks, and have much more to offer. We are the only locally owned gas station left in the area. Like us on Facebook for new products and specials. Thank you for your business. Go Musketeers!
Design Fitness is determination.
Design Fitness is family.
Design Fitness is strength. This is inclusive.
Design Fitness is Zumba fun.
The mission of Design Fitness is to create lasting lifestyle changes to promote health, wellness, weight loss, and quality of life for all ages. Our certified trainers will provide you with instructions to ensure you achieve your health and fitness goals.
Favorite thing about working here would have to be the home feeling of the place. Everyone seems to know everyone. It's a smaller company, so you really get to know the guys you're working with.
Everybody works together as a team here. It's one big family, so you can reach out to anybody in your department, anybody out in the shop. It makes everybody's job a lot easier.
Everyone has a mind to work, and I enjoy my co-workers, and we work together as a team.
Anytime I've had a question when I first started, everybody helped me out.
RBI team is family-based, it seems, and I love the atmosphere in it.
They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
It feels very family-oriented. It's been a great place. Everyone's very helpful, and I've really enjoyed my time here so far.
We are farmers.
Anything is possible. Look at my glass, man. Yeah. Anything is possible. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. I do. Anything is possible. Hey. Yeah. Cause anything is possible. Yeah.
And welcome back as halftime here is slowly starting to tick away. Again, Chris Maring here with Tim Conway, Oak 9 Productions. Brought to you tonight live by basically all of our sponsors, and thank you to all of them.
Yeah, huge shout out to the sponsors. It allows us to do what we like to do and hopefully what you like to enjoy if you don't come to the games.
Yeah, getting your stuff throughout the game, where you're watching from and thoughts and so forth. It's good to keep the conversation going. Speaking of conversation, Coach Luck's message there at halftime, he's happy with his defense is playing. That's pretty obvious in that part, and kind of need to get some things going offensively.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the big catch that Leifer had there in the end zone for the touchdown, and you've seen a few flat plays for Schwarzkopf, but those are the big, not a lot to write home about this offense so far. Gantner's trying to run where he can, but let's hope that they come out with maybe a little more energy. Line gives them a little more time to throw and maybe a little bit bigger holes to run through, and hopefully we can see some a good drive here to start off the third quarter.
I've been seeing a lot of that Oilers secondary being in a one-on-one matchup, that cover one defense. I think, in the second half we'll have to take a little bit more advantage of that, meaning pass the ball. But, I just stepped outside the booth here. That wind is kind of picking up, blowing it. You got to put a lot of faith in that senior quarterback and Freeze to be able to look down the field, make the appropriate reads, and get the ball out of his hands.
You're right. They look like they're satisfied. A lot what Chester did, too. Chester was satisfied with that one-on-one coverage and then loading the box and stopping the run. And to both the Yellow Jackets and the Oilers, we haven't necessarily made them pay. I mean, I guess we technically made them pay with the Leifer touchdown over there, but Dressel had a big look over here, and we just overthrew him.
I don't think the Oilers are going to have to make a lot of adjustments offensively to be able to put up a decent amount of points against this defense.
I would agree.
Against the Redbud defense. Looking across our record, our defense is tough. They're not scored.
We don't give up a lot of
touchdowns that usually that are made by opposing teams are mistakes that happen offensively.
Well, yeah, I mean, our two losses are where we gave up 2 touchdowns, and obviously you saw last week was one of them was a fumble recovery.
Yeah, and the only touchdown tonight was
and a fumble recovery.
Pick six.
So I mean, technically we've only given up 2 defensive touchdowns one game, and that was the Breeze game where obviously we lost. The offense only scored 6 points that game. So yeah, I mean, this defense is legit as they come. They're the backbone of this team, and if you kind of ride them, you know that they're going to give you a chance to win a game. You just got to get the offense to step up and give you something. It's almost like I feel like this is like what we've been saying about Cardinal baseball for the last 5 years. It's like the pitching staff gets you in it, and then the offense just doesn't have enough bat to give you runs to score. It's like we got to get this offense to give us some points.
Yeah.
Help this defense out.
Yeah, and our offense has only got 7 points so far, 7 of the 14 tonight. Our defense comes in huge, scoring points. And
that's another great point.
Gantner had it was Gantner, correct? Had the
Luck.
It was Luck. You're right. Picked up the fumble there on the sideline and ran it back, or whether he stripped it and took it out of his hands, whatever the case was, deep. So, defense got 7 points. Our offense got 7. We need to get that offense going.
You're right. Three touchdowns in this game, and 2 of them have been on the defensive side. So that's rough. Going
that could potentially be what that Wood River here's got the record they got too. They're a strong defensive team.
Yeah, it's not like they're a bad team. I mean,
they're a strong defensive
team beat Columbia, and I mean, Columbia is always good, even if they have a down year. They're still Columbia. They did lose to Roxana, but gave them a really good game. They gave a good game to Breeze, which we lost to. So this team's good. I mean, it's not like this is going to be a Sparta or a Pinckneyville or a team you're going to run over. So you got to come out here, and I think it's safe to say that this team goes as far in the playoffs as that their offense steps up. I think that defense is going to play no matter what.
Yep.
Doesn't matter who we're playing or what kind of offense. I think this defense is out there to play. It's just we've got to get the offense to match it.
That's right. The Gantner brothers back with Baldwin now to receive this kickoff. The officials slowly making their way down the field as well.
Last time we saw a kickoff, we saw that little onside kick. And obviously you remember the Chester game with the squib. So.
And you got to see that. Redbud's kind of anticipating that once again. A squib pick up the middle as they walk up Noah Gantner in the second line.
It's a good chance to start off good field position, kind of work yourself in this third quarter in their field. Oh, there it is again.
A nice high kick.
Get on it.
Could he
Redbud
fall
got
on
on it. Redbud got on it.
Boy,
wow.
Kind of a lack of effort there by the Oilers. They didn't even have a guy laying on the ground. Yeah, you can't. Did he call a fair catch?
You can call a fair catch when the ball goes in the air, but I think he hit ground then ball, and you can't call a fair catch if it hits ground then air. So that's the whole point of kind of a onside kick is if it hits ground, that takes the fair catch out of that. But didn't you see that too? It hit ground then?
Yeah.
Because that wasn't just a pooch. That was a ground then.
I think that's illegal now, though, to hit it off the ground. I think you got to kick it in the air.
Oh, is that right?
I don't think you can smash kick it
Oh,
anymore.
I was not aware
or
of that.
Or load the sideline one way or another.
To your point, not a lot of urgency after that ball from the Oilers. And if you're Redbud, that could have been dangerous because that ball was about as good as an onside kick as I've seen.
And I would have to check on that fair catch call on a kickoff. I don't know if you can fair catch a kickoff.
You can. I know you can.
Okay.
But like I said, it's got to be in the air.
Oh, run the
Oh,
counter
there we go.
again.
There we go.
Gaynor
There we
getting ahead
go.
of Steve.
Go, baby. Got baby. Watch. Hold on that ball. Hold on that ball.
Behind.
Oh.
Brought down from behind, carrying the ball with one hand after great yardage, about 18-yard carry for Gantner. Picks up a Musketeer first down.
You ran a ball enough. You saw exactly what I saw. That defender was coming behind him with one goal in mind. Pop that ball out.
Yep,
Great job by
came over
Gaynor.
the top,
Yep.
around the backside. He was trying to pop that ball up. But them Pythons of Gantner was able to hang on to it a little bit.
Hey, we
and
were
fall
just-
down for a big first down.
We were just talking about chunk plays.
First and 10 here now for the Musketeers as Freeze goes back under center with just Gantner in the backfield running the spread.
That's a chunk play there. We like that. Oh,
Taking
a little
the toss,
reverse.
handing it off
Go,
to
go, Schwarzkopf, go.
Runs it up the middle. Nice steady read run there, basically. Saw the hole, sniffed it out,
Yeah.
and picked up a nice carry of about 8 yards on the play.
Happy feet there. I think he saw a little bit of a cutback, kind of put his feet in the ground and got a nice cutback there for 8 yards. So
3rd and 3 now
7
for the
yards.
Musketeers.
Great job. Come on, offense.
Yeah, getting that run game going here early.
Doing
I
exactly
like it.
what we're talking about. Chunk plays, off, off
Eat
balance.
away that clock,
Yeah.
eat away the field. Freeze under center with Schwarzkopf and Gantner in the backfield.
Don't get cute.
Run that counter once again. Gantner
Not much
trying to
room
kick
there.
around the outside. Runs into the back of his line of scrimmage. And brought down for, it looks like just about a half-yard loss. Bring up 3rd and 4 now for the Musketeers.
Third and you're right. About 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4. I think
Long
it's closer.
three.
I think it's probably closer to 4. You know, I don't want to get too cute with this. I just want to do a lead player. I want to give Schwarzkopf up the middle. I want to get a couple yards and make it a 4th and manageable, if not a first down.
We'll see. They're going to send this wide receiver out. He is one-on-one back
It
there
is
down
luck.
here on the bottom of
me
the field.
tell
And
you.
look, that DB on this side's playing down.
I don't
so
hate
watch
it.
the play
I don't hate
action,
it. That DB does
one-on-one
not look
matchup
like
down
he's
here.
interested.
And
He's
they're
got him.
looking
He's
for
got
him.
him.
They're looking
Oh, he
for
had
it.
luck.
Oh, and just
he had luck over across the middle. He had to leave him on a post, but he had him. Son of.
I got to say, Redbud's in 4-down territory here. They're going to want to try to go for it.
They're going to punt. Pit them deep. Let your defense do it. It looks like they're going to punt. But if you're Freeze there, too,
Walker
I mean,
comes in to
it's
punt
so
the ball.
easy to coach up here, but if you're Freeze there, you can't take a sack. You have a 4th and 4 where you could go for it. Run out of the pocket, throw that ball out, live for another day. You can't take you can't take a 10-yard, 15-yard sack there.
Ball's down, snaps away. Caught, kicked, high.
Beautiful.
Booming
Get
kick.
down there. Get
That's
down there.
Great. Get down there. Good bounce
What
on
are we
the play.
doing?
It's rolling to the sideline, and it'll roll out of bounds right there. Oh, right close to out of bounds. Down inside the 10-yard line. So good play call there, Tim. Pin them back deep inside their own 10-yard line. So like you said, let's our defense get going here.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple punts now where the special teams has not went after that. That ball easily could have bounced in that end zone, and there was no urgency to get to that ball.
No.
We have got to.
Yep, show a little bit of special teams effort there.
Yeah.
That dominant defense for Redbud takes the field here.
I like this. We just talked about field position. Redbud had some really good offensive plays. Ended up, there's a man out wide. There we go. There's Easter going after him.
Yeah, Easter's going over to cover him.
Come on, defense.
Shotgun formation.
Come on,
Wing
Nesbitt.
T.
Run towards him. Run towards
the
him.
short side of the field. He's got a hold and run through.
All right.
Runs right into Nesbitt. Nesbitt did a pretty decent job right there, standing up his blocker, making a read, shedding a block, and making a tackle.
Looks like it's going to be a pickup of what, 4? So, you know, the Oilers are picking up where they kind of left off, which is not a bad run.
Yeah, they had a great offensive series. Marched all the way down inside the 4-yard line there right before half, and just couldn't get it done on a 4th and goal. Shotgun formation now for the Oilers.
Looks like it's going to be that sweep again. They're going to give it to their stud, and he's bouncing out.
Man,
but Redbud,
all
come on,
kinds of
take
pressure
it.
from the Redbud defense. Brought down just about a yard past the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and we'll say 5 now for the Oilers.
I think they had him
long
behind
3rd and 5.
Timeout on the field. Official timeout. Oh, it looks like there is a player down.
Looks like a Musketeer is down on the field. Hope it's nothing major. Like we said, it is kind of unusually warm right now after that cold snap we had. So it could be something as simple as a cramp, but we'll soon find out.
Looks like they had the ball carrier wrapped up in the backfield, but a couple missed tackles, and he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage there. That would have been a huge stop. They've got about a 3rd and 6, which within punting territory, so, you know, you hope you stop him here.
Yeah, he's down and out right now. It could be something a little more than a cramp. I don't know, on all fours. Hope he's okay. I haven't got a number on him yet. Have you, Tim?
No. I thought it might have been Trace Wagner, but no, I see 20 in the huddle now. So potentially a lineman, but it looks like he is getting back up to his feet now. Looks like it's number 52. 52, Kyle Loeffner. I can't tell. It looks like he's limping. So.
Number 52, Kyle Loeffner.
Hopefully he's okay. It's a big part of that offensive defensive line there.
He slowly makes his way off the field. Yeah, you know, that defensive line been putting a little bit of pressure on him so far tonight. Our defensive ends have been doing a really good job of trying to maintain that outside, I should say, that outside run. Trying to shove some stuff back there up the middle, and we're going to have a 3rd and 5 attempt here for the Oilers.
Big stop here. Huge stop.
Now the clock's going to start running.
You got to think that they just give it to their that little zone read, right? I don't think they're going to throw this ball, and they're not.
And they do. Hand the ball off again.
He's got
number 22 for the Oilers, just rolling forward.
No.
Gantner behind him. He can surely catch him. He does.
Big
right
tackle.
around the 50-yard line. But how about that run for number 22 of the Oilers?
That's their Slatener guy, right?
Slayton,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Redbud thought he was going to go out of bounds, but it looked like the pursuit was pretty weak when he got towards the edge of the field, and next thing you know, he wasn't out.
Yeah.
So
nice
good.
Patient read through the line of
That's
scrimmage.
3 game-saving
tackles.
There's 3 game-saving tackles by this defense, 2 by Dressel and 1 by Gantner. So, or I shouldn't say game-saving, touchdown saving. So, could have been a lot worse. Let's reset and get this defense now. Oh, that looks like a jump to me.
That wasn't a false start. It's got to be on that Oiler offense.
Yep. That's the break we needed. Come on.
And it is a false start against the Oilers. They're going to step them back a few yards, and they can try again.
All right. Come on, defense. Make that hurt.
5-yard penalty. Be 1st and 15 out for the Oilers. Ball back in their territory, sitting on the 47-yard line. Clock continues to tick away, slowly but surely. It's going to do nothing but help the Musketeers here in this situation. Nesbitt comes now over here to the wide side of the field.
That is going to be a little bit of sweep. He cuts it back up.
Man, they're just running the ball well right now.
Yeah.
You know, we're containing the outside run, but our linebackers are going to have to do a little bit better job stepping up and filling a hole there. You know, Hall coming off a big game defensively last week. You know, you'd like to see him meet that ball carrier at the line of scrimmage instead of after a 5-yard pickup. Play slowly comes in now from the Oiler sideline.
Looks like Schwartzoff came off the field with a little bit of a cramp issues again, and his dad
He's
was
had
giving
cramp
him
issues all year, hasn't he?
We got to get him. We got to get this man some water.
Shotgun again.
And it's just going to be a QB keeper.
Right up the middle.
And he's going to get once again the yards after contact. Redwood's getting a chance to wrap him up and just.
Yeah, they're running right up the gut, man. They're getting 4 to 5 yards to carry right now.
It's like about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Another 3rd and 5 attempt. Watch that sweep to the right side. Worked out well for them in the past.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Oilers, you give it to your workhorse. I would imagine I would watch for Slayton on the outside here.
Slayton once again in the backfield.
It's good. He's a good ball player.
Running trips left.
Oh, they are going to do
They're
a little bit of
a
get him, Lux. Get him, Lux.
Luck,
nice job.
Big play. And we'll call that a sack for number 26 of the Musketeers, Chase Lucht.
Hey, I ain't going to tell anybody if you don't. I'm not sure if that was a design run. I didn't see much routes running out here, so I'm not sure.
It was a design run. It was a play-action run almost. Faked the sweep to the backside, the wide side of the field, and then he had 3 lead blockers in front of him. But Lucht was able to just step up and really make a play and cause some havoc in the backfield for the Oilers.
And it does look like the punt crew is getting set up here for Redbud.
4th and 11 now.
If you're
Noah
Redbud,
Gantner back with his brother Nick.
If you're Redbud here, don't do anything stupid. Don't jump. Don't take any stupid penalties. You get the ball back.
Man in motion, snaps away. The ball's down, up. Kind of a bad kick. Don't know if it could have been tipped, but they were getting a heck of a bounce and roll out of it.
Yeah.
Ball eventually
could have been a lot
worse
worse
around the Musketeer 25-yard line.
That could have went a lot worse for the Oilers, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
And welcome back as the Musketeers just took the ball away again, or they forced a punt from the Oilers. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. As they send a man in motion, they're going to give it to him. Rolling around the outside.
Oh, look.
Steps it, cuts it right back up the middle. Went to him, picked up about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah,
Chase Lucht with a nice carry.
That definitely could have been worse. It looked like he was about to only be a yard or two.
You can tell defensively for the Oilers, their scheme is to prevent that outside run for us as well.
44.
2nd and 5 now for the Musketeers. Ball came to rest on the 30-yard line.
Looks like Schwarzkopf is back up and on the sideline ready to be checked in, so keep an eye out on that. I just want to see a nice lead play here.
Right here.
I just want to see a nice little lead play here.
Freeze hands it off to Gantner.
Go.
He's running,
That's
stumbling up.
That's a first.
That's another Musketeer first down.
Good job. Let's just old-fashioned football, just run it 4 or 5 yards, move the chains, make them hate this offense. That's what I want.
Just grind that clock away, man. Pound the ball down the middle of the field and just slowly eat away and
punch one in. Hopefully,
and punch one in. That's right. Freeze back under center, I formation. A lot of the same. They're going to hand the ball back off to Gantner.
Gantner's once again.
He's going to say, "Go ahead and try to stop me." Picks up another 3 yards, maybe. We're going to say a long 2.
Yep.
Tackled by number 75, Nunn.
The line got a decent push there, but credit to the Oilers and tackling them where they hit them. No yards after the contact there for Gantner.
A lot of the same, I got to say, for Red, but let's just keep at it. Run the ball.
Yep. Keep that clock going. Keep that ball moving forward. No stupid penalties.
Freeze under center. Here's the snap. Looking to hand the ball back off to Gantner.
Oh,
Met
dang.
in the backfield. Boy, by big number 24 of the Oilers, Braden St. Peters.
Yeah, he pushed through that line easily.
Yeah, he had no trouble breaking the offensive lines of the Musketeers. They got a nice, good-sized defensive front line.
That's going to make it a 3rd and long. Let's see what Redbud calls here.
Haven't had a lot of success in these 3rd and long situations.
You wonder if they go back to the flat play.
Right, or let's see. We got Hall down here now on this side of the field. And one-on-one matchup at the high side of the field. Looks like they are running that cover 1 defense.
It is going to be a pass. He's
Freeze
got Dressel with an out
right
and up.
Across the middle.
He's got to go for it.
He's looking up for it. Could he come down with it? No, it will be incomplete and bring up a 4th and long now from the Musketeers on their own 39-yard line.
They're going to send the punt crew out. Looks like they tried to run a little out and up with Dressel. Looks like they faked an out, and credit to the Oilers there. I don't think that they were necessarily in man coverage, which an out and up sometimes necessarily is not going to work unless it's a man coverage,
Yeah.
Sitting in
and they ran a little crossing route there, and they did switch wisely, and they were able to put decent coverage on that play. Snap, the ball's up,
no.
stop, blocked, picked up for another defensive touchdown by the Oilers. Wow, their defense is playing well.
Yeah.
Our offensive line has got to get their butts in gear right here, right now. They're letting too much penetration.
I don't want to say this is like part of the reason to blame, but I do think that the snapper for Redbud is Lochner, and I know he's out. I think so. The snap was a little slower, which gave the Oilers a little more time to penetrate. And Brockmeyer, you kind of got a judgment call there. Do you kick it? Do you try to run it? Do you just take the sack? I think he thought he could get it off, and credit to that Oiler defense.
So another defensive touchdown for the Oilers, and they're going to have to go for 2 here to try to tie this ball game up. With with 2:46 here to go in the third quarter, the Oilers just scored that defensive touchdown, making it a 12-14 game. Redbud still on top. Big stop here by the defense for the Musketeers. This crowd needs to really get into it.
Yep.
This is an important play.
It is a
He's
pass.
dropping back,
It's
looking
a
to
pass.
pass, taking the run away
Jump
from
pass.
him. Jump pass, hit him in the
Oh,
hands and
wow.
dropped it. He's hurting himself. Yeah, he is. He's got to be upset with himself there. That was to tie the ball game up. Hit him right in the numbers and dropped it. So with 2:46 left to go now, it's Musketeers 14-12 over the Oilers.
Come on out to N&B Fuel Mart and check out our new live bait and tackle building. Also, we have video gaming with free snacks and soft drinks. We have kerosene, fill propane tanks, and have much more to offer. We are the only locally owned gas station left in the area. Like us on Facebook for new products and specials. Thank you for your business. Go Musketeers!
And welcome back after that defensive touchdown for the Oilers. It's 14-12 with your Redbud Musketeers on top right now. Man, I got to see them trying to squib it here, keep it out of our playmakers' hands between Baldwin and the Loftner twins. I'm sorry, the Gantner twins.
Coaches are ripping into the Redbud on the sidelines a little and trying to get them back into this game and fired up.
And the ball is away. Nice high kick.
Gonna
Looks
go to
like
Baldwin.
we can't field it cleanly. Baldwin catches it cleanly.
Go
on
Baldwin,
about the
go Baldwin,
22-yard
go
line.
Baldwin, go Baldwin.
Running up the middle.
Go Baldwin,
He's got
go
room
Baldwin,
to run.
go
Just
Baldwin.
the kicker to beat.
Go Baldwin,
He's
stiff
got
arm him,
Steve.
stiff arm him.
Stiff arms him. Running
arm
down the
him.
sideline. Still on his feet.
Come on.
Eventually brought down out of the bounds. That is the return the Musketeers needed to get the momentum back in their direction.
Come on. Come on, well done by the
Unreal
sophomore.
turn by the special teams there. Baldwin, they tried to keep it out of Gantner's hands, but Baldwin says, watch this trick, I can run too.
You know, he had a good one against Chester in showing that why he's back there. I mean, what a weapon. Looked like he was going to get nailed here in about midfield and just bounced off it like a bowling
couple
ball.
tackles and had the kicker to beat and tried to give him a little stiff arm there and still picked up 5 yards after contact.
Looks like the ball's going to be on the 15. Had nothing but the kicker to beat and just stiffed arm and good job by the kicker kind of forcing him out there to save a touchdown. But, I mean, if you're Redbud, you got to make this count.
Yeah, let's run the ball here. Let's run the ball. Let's
No
get it in the
stupid
end zone.
penalties.
Schwarzkopf and Gantner in the backfield. Run that counter.
Oh,
again.
nice
Been
stutter
sort
step
of
there by
productive.
Gantner.
Picks up some nice yardage. Rolling forward. Could be close to 5 yards on the play.
You know, Chris, I think it technically, if you read the rule book, I think it's legal for the lineman to come and kind of push the pile. But it's one of those things I haven't seen Redbud do a lot. Like, they just gained an extra yard there or two by helping Gantner push the pile
Push
forward.
the pile forward. That's right. 2nd and 5 now for the Musketeers as Freeze brings the play in. I got to say, Redbud's going to have to stick to their run game here.
I think you're crazy if you don't. I mean, we saw this at Chester where we got this close to the end zone, and then it was penalty. So just play smart football, let Gantner kind of do the work, Schwarzkopf lead block him.
There's
There it
that
is.
lead
There it
play
is.
we love.
There it is.
Gantner
Go.
picks up good positive yardage through
That's
the
gonna
line.
be close to a first down.
It's going to be really close to the first down. Looks like they're going to mark him just short. So it'll be 3rd and about a yard to go now for the Musketeers. Ball sitting on the Oilers' 7-yard line.
You know, we've seen it a couple times throughout this season. If I'm the play caller here for Redbud, I get Freeze under center. I take a QB sneak. I get the first down. That's my play call. Looks like they're going to have the big boys. They're going to have. Oh yeah, we've seen this.
Here we go. We've seen this play last
Well,
week.
last week we saw a counter with this too, if you
And
remember.
this is well, they'll try to push that pile forward like Tim talked. And they do. Oh, no,
Oh,
they
it's a
hand
counter.
it off.
No.
It was a direct
No,
snap, I got to say, to
no.
Schwarzkopf.
And they're going to lose some yards there. That's going to be about a 3rd and 3 now.
That'll bring up 4th down now for the
Or
Musketeers
4th down,
after
yeah.
that loss.
See that, and that's what's rough about that play. I think when you do a QB sneak there, you usually don't lose any yards.
Yeah, they did that direct snap right
Yeah.
to Schwarzkopf and tried to take him out around the outside, where I almost just assume keep it in the quarterback's hands there and push the pile forward.
No hesitation from I know Brockmeyer's made a field goal this year, but it looks like there's no hesitation. Redbud's going to come up to the
Same
line.
formation now.
I bet they
2
try to get
yards
him to
to
jump.
go.
I bet they try to get him to jump.
Oh, he's going to drop back.
No, he had him.
Had him wide open, just overthrew it.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
no.
So Redbud's going to turn the ball over on downs on the Oiler 8-yard line.
I actually really liked that play call, and it was a beautifully executed. Freeze just overthrows it. Oh, no. Easter was wide open on the flat. Probably if it's a first down if he doesn't walk in the end zone.
That's that touch you got to put on a ball.
That makes you
sick,
sick,
He just got
Chris.
a little bit too much behind it and overthrew him.
Stop at me if you heard this before. Redbud has a big play and ends up not putting it in the end zone.
Yeah, those 3rd down conversions have been tough. 4th downs. They've been tough for Redbud to capitalize on.
Freeze is going to want that one back.
Man, after a great return, the Redbud offense goes 4 and out. 4 and out. Deep inside the Oiler into the field. Oilers walk up to the ball now offensively, sticking to the shotgun formation.
They're going to give it to
Snap,
their
they
stud.
hand it back to,
and he's
number
got room.
22. He's got room pushing the pile forward, falls forward for about a 5-yard gain. Is that Slayton?
Yeah, I believe so.
Slayton.
2nd and 5.
He's a good ball player.
2nd
Runs
and 5
hard.
now. I mean, what more can you ask out of your defense? We got to just keep it going, but they've been on the field quite a lot.
Yeah.
So that'll end the 3rd quarter. We're going to switch into the field, and we'll be right back with you.
14, Oilers.
Favorite thing about working here would have to be the home feeling of the place. Everyone seems to know everyone. It's a smaller company, so you really get to know the guys you're working with.
Everybody works together as a team here. It's one big family, so you can reach out to anybody in your department, anybody out in the shop. It makes everybody's job a lot easier.
Everyone has a mind to work, and I enjoy my coworkers, and we work together as a team.
Anytime I've had a question when I first started, everybody helped me out.
RBI team is family-based, it seems, and I love the atmosphere in it.
They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
It feels very family-oriented. It's been a great place. Everyone's very helpful, and I've really enjoyed my time here so far.
And welcome back here. We've got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Start of
12
this
minutes,
4th
hold the
and
lead.
final quarter. Chris Merring here with you with Tim Conway and Ben Koopman of Oak 9 Productions. Thanks once again to all our sponsors out there, our presenting sponsor, Raceline especially, for everything that you all do to keep us all involved and keep us going week from week. Let's not forget, Tim, about that Get That Man a Steak Player of the Game. We got to come out here with a win tonight, and Uptown Bar and Grill will give away a free steak dinner to one lucky player.
I think we got a lot of candidates right now, from Gainer to looks like there's going to be a little sweep outside. Get him, hit him.
He's
Oh
got
no!
plenty
Oh
of room to
no!
run
Oh no!
Right down the right sideline. Schwarzkopf trying
Tackle,
to catch him,
jump.
looking to dive. Does barely slow him down enough for luck or Easter to get over to him to force him out of bounds. Wow, saved, caught from behind once again, 3rd time.
And looks like Schwarzkopf's going to have another cramp. Looks like they got to call the whistle there. There you go, ref. Looks like Schwarzkopf's going to have a. That's the 4th, if you're counting at home, 4th time that Redbud has saved a long touchdown run or pass. So, and each time they've stopped them from going in the end zone. So you just hope that trend continues, because it looks like this defense is starting to get a little bit tired. To your point, they've been on the field a lot.
They've been on the field a lot, man. I mean, you're asking the world out of them right now to just turn this around one more time.
Yeah, you're 100% right. A lot of this game hangs on what this defense can do in this 4th quarter. And let me tell you, 22 on this Oilers team, he's not going to run it any lighter. if anything, he just starts to get rolling now. So.
Give a nice round of applause, number 48.
Lucas Schwarzkopf gets that cramp. Man, he's been struggling with them all year.
Yeah.
Hate to see it happen. He's a huge part of this defense. Boy, he saved that play from going in the end zone, though. So
yeah, that was a huge play.
Take this play off, buddy.
Come on, defense, get a takeaway. Get something for us here. They do another sweep over there out to 22. Oh, there's a flag.
Comes in right in the area. Should be holding.
I would think. I didn't see any face mask or anything for us. So.
26 left
and it is holding against the Oilers. They're going to back them up 5 yards, and we'll try that again.
Come on now, let's make it count. You know what I mean?
Holding penalty against the Oilers.
Redbud and I played a pretty penalty-free game so far. I think they've had 2 to 3.
That's a big
Nothing
one.
too major. The clock's going to keep on going. That was a 10-yard holding
It looks like it's going to be 1st and 20.
May have been a block in the back. 1st and 20 from the 29-yard line now. Watch the pass here.
Let's see. I was going to say, let's see if the Oilers pass. Nope, they're just going with they go with the reverse. They went with the reverse, and Redbud was caught off guard.
Section reverse right
there.
Big
tackle there. Big tackle by, looks like maybe Trace.
Yeah, and they get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, it was
ball sitting on about the 19-yard line.
Good job by Gantner to stay home with that reverse there. Caught Redbud off guard. That easily could have been a touchdown. So, yeah, they gained their 10 yards back. Another chunk play there by the Oilers. This defense.
Man, that reverse happened so fast.
It was quick.
It was field right there that you almost wouldn't even think it would be effective, but it indeed was.
It looks like they're going to go with another lead play out here. Come on, get out there, get out there. That's
Caught
what I'm talking about.
Finally tackled him for a loss.
Nice job.
Slayton brought down for a loss finally. He's had a lot of positive yardage tonight.
We're
going to back him up a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and I'd say 3rd and 11 now from the 20-yard line.
It's tough to see who made that tackle. Was it number 56?
Oh, there was a holding penalty on the play. They're going to decline it, and they're going to bring up 3rd and long.
51. 51 made the tackle. 66 made the tackle. Ty Carter. Great job by Ty. Fought through the lineman, got there, and it's going to be a 3rd and 12 now.
Smart move by Redbud, declining that penalty.
I would agree.
3rd and long now, a long 12.
Oh, it looks like we are going to see a timeout
for the Oilers. So with 10:18 left, we'll be right back with you.
Go on, girl. Go on and get help. That's it, girl.
Smart dog. With Farmer's Crash Assist, our Signal app can tell when you've been in a crash and can send help if you want it. Also, our Signal app can save you up to 15% on your auto insurance.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
And welcome back as we're going to finish up this timeout here. 10-12 left to play in this game, 4th quarter here. And, man, the defense for Redbud's just been out there working, man.
Yeah.
Just out there working. So got to give this game to the defense as we're going right now because, man, they're making plays happen. And speaking of defense, the Oilers' defense and special teams has been playing phenomenally too. Just can't get nothing going offensively here. We're asking a lot out of defense. 3rd and long now, 3rd and set. We'll say
huge.
13.
I'd love to get the D-line in there, get a sack.
Let's get some penetration up front. Let our linebackers do our job.
Come on, who wants this game? Whoever wins this game is going to be who wants it more.
You got to be thinking
this is
they're
a play
going to pass
right
the
here.
ball here.
I would think so too, but they are in 4th down territory, so maybe they think they can just get some yards. Nope, fake.
Nope.
Get there.
One-on-one.
Oh no,
There's
get
Gantner
there.
with him.
Oh,
intercepted!
He intercepted.
The ball's rolling around in his hands. They're going to say it's a
catch. Come on!
And it is an interception for the Musketeers.
Great job by Dressel. Great job by him. He looks like he bubbled it and almost looked like the Oilers were going to steal it from him, but
yeah, it looks like he caught it, got down with it, may have fumbled it, and then rolled back on top of it. But, man, another humongous defensive play by these Musketeers.
If you're keeping track at home, Dressel saved 2 touchdowns by tackles, and now just a big pick there. Man, I think he's thinking he's going to get himself a steak.
He's going to get a steak. Yeah, let us
What a
know in the
play.
comments, man. We got that steak to give away. If Rebbe can come out with a win here tonight.
First game back for Dressel. Huge play.
Freeze under center. They're going
Looks
to
like
hand
that
it off
counter.
to Gantner.
He's going to
got
bounce it
room
out.
around the outside,
Ooh.
but man, just got caught up.
That Oilers defense is good. They're good at gang tackling.
You know, I'm
They don't
watching
miss.
Gantner run here a little
Yeah.
bit. Versus earlier in the year, he was real patient earlier in the year.
Yeah.
He's getting right up there right now, and
Yeah.
like that play right there, he got caught up on the right side. The hole was there as it crashed down on top of him. So I like to see him slowing his game down just a little bit. Making that slow, steady read, finding the hole.
I think you're going to see on this goal line, if I'm wrong, I think you're going to see some kind of trick, not necessarily a trick, but you're going to see some kind of gadget play because I think just Redbud right now is running out of ideas on this offense, and I think they need some kind of chunk play, and I don't know where it's going to come from. There's Freeze.
He's going to
if
keep
they
it
take
right
off.
up the middle. He's got
Freeze!
plenty of room.
Go, Freeze!
Green grass in front of him. Hit hard by Sladen, but not after he picks up the first down.
We've seen that a lot that play this call this year. And Freeze, to his credit, every single time he gets that, he tucks that ball and he just gets those yards.
Puts his head down and runs. And,
Great job by
against
Freeze.
one of the Oilers' best players in Sladen, and runs up, takes a shot, but that is a leader on that offense.
Now, this is where if you're Redbud, you got to teach your quarterback. There's no reason to get to this line that early. That clock just started. That's they were just set. You got to bleed this clock. There you go. No rush.
Freeze back underneath center.
Looks like it is going to go to Gantner.
Back to Gantner.
He's got nothing. He was
Nothing
hit. He was
there
hit
for
pretty
him.
much as soon as he got it.
Just ran right into a wall there at that line of scrimmage. Give credit where credit's due because the defensive line for the Oilers has been pretty phenomenal tonight.
You got to wonder if you're going to see some kind of reverse. It's not like it's Gantner's fault. You can't run if you're getting hit when you get the ball. But I just wonder, something's going to happen here. Redbud's going to have to come up with a creative play call.
Freeze under center. Hall in motion. Looks like they're going to go power to the
I
right
like that
side.
pitch. I like that
Boy,
pitch.
He's got room. You
Go.
put a couple bodies in front of Gantner, he can run it.
Good
That'll
game.
bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Musketeers.
Good run. Good run by Gantner.
After the spot, we'll say 3rd and a long 5.
This is huge right here, Chris.
Another third down conversion.
What are you doing here, Chris?
I
You
would run
passing?
another power play. I would run a power play and get a first down. If we're gonna go and pass the ball here, I want to be in the 4th and short situation, something like that, catch him off guard. You got to think the Oiler defense thinks we're going to be passing the ball right here. But I would run that power again. It was just a 5-yard pickup.
Yep.
Let's get it back.
You got Dressel here on our side, one-on-one coverage. You got Hall.
Freeze
Looks like
is going in shotgun formation here, so it's either be a zone read play with Hall as lead blocking, or they're going to look to pass the ball.
Go,
they're going to
snap the
send
ball.
a man in motion. Freeze is in
Oh,
motion.
no. Oh, goodness. False start.
It's going to be a false start.
There we go, talking about
Musketeers.
shooting our. There we go again, talking about hurting ourselves, putting ourselves in bad position.
That very easily could have been a false start in that quarterback too, because he lifted his foot to send a man in motion, and then he lifted his other foot to send a man in motion. So that very easily could have been a false start there.
I think that's going to change the play call.
3rd
here,
and
obviously.
10. Now you almost got to pass the ball.
Yeah, that's definitely changed the play call. Freeze comes to the sidelines, gets a new play. Just somebody's got to step up and make a play on this offense. We've seen countless people step up and make a play on defense. It's just, I guess we did see Leifer make that big touchdown catch.
Leifer's down here one-on-one again.
No, that's Dressel.
Oh, is it Dressel down here?
Yeah, it looks like Dressel. And they are going to.
They're
going
run
with
the
a
option.
pitch.
Gantner's
Go,
got
block.
room. Make a block. Make
go,
a block
go
there.
for it. You got to dive.
He's got enough.
I think
he
he's
does.
got it. I think he's
have
got
the
it.
first down. If there's no laundry on the field, that is a heck of a play call. First time we've seen the option all night.
Nice play call. That's what I'm talking about, getting creative. Throwing them off balance.
That's right. Show them something they haven't seen.
Exactly, Chris.
Great call there with that option.
Come on.
They had one-on-one matchup down here with the wide receiver and Dressel. And Dressel coming out, making a big block there and giving them a little bit of room to run.
Come on now. Nothing make me happier than just to run this down their throats all the way, just bleed this clock. Maybe
Fresh
if my
set of
wife cut the
downs.
grass. Who are we kidding?
They're sending the guy out wide now.
Looks like Luck.
He's off the line of scrimmage. Oh, we can
Hall
see
in
some power
motion.
football here.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Oh, and they send it. They
Go.
almost
There,
run the
man.
counter again.
Gantner's
Not
going
taking
to
full
be sore
advantage.
tomorrow.
Yeah. They're trying to get him some yards. He's slowly picking them up. That last big run with the option helped him quite a bit.
You remember back in your playing days, Chris, the sorest you've ever been when you woke up the next day? Does any games come to mind?
Columbia was always tough.
Yeah. Remember when we played that big boy in Dupo?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he had to be. Columbia had a big boy, too.
Yeah.
But
I was sore after every game.
That's what happens when you run
Put
the
your
ball
body
15
on the-
times.
Yeah. Here we go. They set it up in kind of that power formation again.
I stick with it. Run it, run. There's
There
another toss
it
play.
is, another
Get out there.
toss.
Get out there, Gantner. Go.
Oh, he's got room.
Get to a first.
Man gets
He's
right
got it, right?
there. That's got to be enough for another Musketeer first down.
Come on.
And it is another Musketeer first down.
And that clock is going to be ticking. And if you're Redbud, you have no reason to get up to that line and hurry. You milk that play clock every single time you can. Gantner put on his backpack and said, come on, boys, hop on. I'm going to take you for a ride.
I'll take you right down here to this first down marker.
And I'm okay with it. Ride your horse. You know, this guy's been a stud all year. Put the ball in his hands and say, you know, take me to the promised
It's just
land.
amazing how well he can run and patiently he can run.
Yep.
He can find holes when there's a couple lead blockers out in
And
front
now the exact same thing we've been talking about, that Redbud defense, this Oiler defense has been out here for a little while. You got to think they start to get winded.
I kind of want to see us get in a little bit of a hurry mode here and not let them change.
Oh, Gantner's hit from the line, and look at him just
Man,
drive.
just dragging piles
That
forward.
should have been a 1 yard
and another
loss.
Powerful run, met behind the line of scrimmage, like you said, Tim, and that was he carried them guys 4 yards on his back.
Man,
we're gonna say 2nd and 7 now for the Musketeers. Man, you guys feel sorry for Freeze running back and forth to the sideline every time. He's playing a heck of a game too.
As the 5 minutes passes the 5 minute here in the fourth quarter, so but it's got to get a chunk play. You know, just keep getting those 3-4 yards. So this is a big play here, right here. No penalties. I kind of like what they did doing here, running behind Hall.
Mm-hmm. Give them 2 guys out in front of them. Send them in motion again. They're gonna.
Oh, they do
hand it off to
Schwarzkopf. They do
Schwarzkopf.
Schwarzkopf. Hold on to that ball, Schwarzkopf.
Oh man, and just
come on,
straight running, straight power football right now. Just handing the ball off to our stud players and letting them make plays happen. And that's enough for another Musketeer first down.
Schwarzkopf did what he's done all year. He makes a man miss. Not easy to come down, drags a player, gets the first down, and that clock continues to tick. 4 minutes and 30 seconds now. Boy, is this what we've been wanting, Chris, or is this what
I mean,
we
this
want?
is it. This is the offense we've been waiting to see all night. That power run offense.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked so well for us.
Credit to the
earlier this
line.
year.
Credit to the line. We've been harsh on them before about getting beat, but credit to them. Come on, run behind your lineman. A little bit of motion here. Shamwell's in motion.
Man, almost like they were going to run a jet sweep or something. He's trying to find the hole, picks up a couple yards, makes something out of nothing. Doesn't lose any yards on the play. We're going to give him 1.
I like what you just said there. Make some out of nothing. Gaynor easily could have tried to been a hero ball. Saw what he had, took a a yard or 2, and just said, "Let's live for another day."
You talk about running the ball downhill, and Gantner's so good about running the ball downhill. When we say that, we're not stretching it out. You're not running the sideline. You're keeping your shoulders square with the end zone.
Yep.
Making side steps and stuff, and running the ball downhill towards the end zone. And you try to stretch those kind of plays out.
Yep.
You run 25 yards in a straight line,
Yeah.
and get nothing or a loss for it. So that's what we talk about, making something out of nothing there. Picking up a yard where a yard wasn't even available.
Let's see if we just run behind Hall again. Kind of on that left side. Got Shamwell in motion. Oilers aren't buying it. Gantner, go. Look at Hall pushing him. Look at Hall. That's what we were just talking about, pushing that player. And credit to Hall. Gantner keeping his feet. Oh, and we are going to see an Oilers timeout for the first time. There's 3 minutes and 7 seconds left here. We're going to take a quick.
Hey, Steve, it's about 8 a.m. I just got into an accident. I'm not really sure what happened. It was so fast. He was there, and then he just took off. I don't know what happened.
Sorry to hear about that. I'm actually in my car. I'll be right over.
Boy, you did good here. Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know what happened. He just kind of took off.
Did you get a look at the guy?
No, man, I really didn't see it. It was so fast. He was just there, and then he was gone. And oh wait, hey, that's the guy right there.
Insurance is not a cookie cutter approach. Each situation is different. Here at Country Financial, we take the time to get to know our clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, we'd love to have a chance to earn your business.
And welcome back. Here we go.
Big play
Third
here, Chris.
and long right
Big
here.
play.
Humongous play. Freeze under center. Oh, kind of a
no.
busted miscommunication
Get rid of it.
in the backfield.
Oh, no.
there's
Oh, there is a
penalty
flag. Did they face mask him?
It very well could have been.
Oh, wow. That's the definition. If that's a face mask,
If that is a face mask, it could
that's
be
the definition of.
Fitzgerald, number 55.
Oh, it
is
is.
a face mask penalty against the Oilers. That should be. It wasn't a personal,
I have no idea
what
what.
personal foul face mask.
No, but it.
So
it's a replay of the down, ain't it?
So they will. It was a 5-yard from the spot of the foul, and they get to replay.
Wow, that is some
luck. It saves us an extra 5 yards there.
That's some luck. I don't know what happened there. Coming out of a timeout, that's almost inexcusable. You can't have your. I don't know. Schwarzkopf was supposed to get the ball. If he was supposed to be a lead blocker, if Freeze was supposed to hand it off, it's tough to tell what's supposed to happen on a broken play.
Now 3rd and long situation again. You got to say we got to try to throw the ball down the field.
It's probably close to 2 to. I think they're going to throw
motion, running the zone defense.
Nope, they're going to keep it with Freeze, and
Freeze is
not going to get much.
Get hit again, so.
And I would say you're going to see the last. You're going to see the last timeout here, wisely so by the Oilers.
And it is another timeout, their 3rd and final timeout for the Oilers. So we're going to take a quick break again and be right back.
Design fitness is determination.
Design fitness is family.
Design fitness is strength.
Design fitness is inclusive.
Design fitness is Zumba fun.
The mission of Design Fitness is to create lasting lifestyle changes to promote health, wellness, weight loss, and quality of life for all ages. Our certified trainers will provide you with instructions to ensure you achieve your health and fitness goals.
And welcome back here now. Decisions for Redbud. Loftner, he was out.
I think he's their long snapper because they were practicing with the long snapper when he left. The punt crew is out. You got to think that, and you'll wisely so. You're going to see Chase Luck back here as more of a protector.
In Chester
I think.
last week, we want to get rid of this ball, try to pin him deep, and you let our defense do the work again.
2 minutes and
Brockmeyer
36.
back now to kick.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left. They think it's going to be a
snaps away.
Oh no! Grab it!
Man, couldn't have happened at a worse time. He's going to come to rest now, right at about the 50-yard line. Boy, you want that one back. I think we do have our backup snapper in there. It seems like it's happening a little bit slower.
Yeah, it was a little slower, but he should have.
Almost kind of – he was taking his steps before
he caught the ball.
Before he even caught the ball. So you get those kind of mistakes that can happen, when there's that miscommunication between the two guys who ain't used to really playing with each other.
Yeah, I definitely think the speed of the snap is causing maybe his timing just a little bit off. That's huge, Chris.
Man, nothing deep here now for Redbud.
2 minutes and 25 seconds.
East Alton Wood River is out of
if you're Wood River, you got all the time in the world, though. I think now you saw how.
Yeah, look how long they stretched the clock out in the first half.
Yeah, exactly. Now
trips left. Wing to the right.
Come on, somebody's got to make a play.
Empty backfield.
They are going to pass it. It's going to go to a little swing play.
Go to the flat.
Great job by Redbud.
Maybe 1 yard a gain.
Yeah, the Oilers would have been better letting that ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
And looks like 2 minutes and 12 seconds left, and they're not hurrying to the line here, which
they're showing a little bit more.
There we go.
There.
Now they're running a little. Redbud's got to get out there. Redbud's got to get out there.
Trips right. Rolling to the right, going to hand the ball off. Same little kind of draw play.
No.
He's got room. Gantner's there to stop him, and he does bring him down. But
there's
a
flag. There's a flag
right at the line of scrimmage around the
Come on.
penalty.
Don't let us get lucky again. Come on, baby.
And it is a
holding. That's huge.
Against East Alton Wood River.
Huge. They've ran that fake outside draw play, and Redbud has gotten beat a lot of times on it now. This is, if you're Redbud, next incomplete pass, I think I don't want to waste my timeouts, but I feel like I have to call a timeout and tell them to watch for some of this trickery.
Yeah.
The screens, the halfback. We saw a halfback toss to a pass play earlier in the first half. You just don't want to get beat by something stupid. Don't shoot yourself in the foot with something that you get beat by a trick play.
Play discipline football.
Yep.
Send Trips right again.
Time is clicking.
Get
up there. Get there.
Give him a little bit of pressure.
Oh, intercepted.
Duck.
Keep him in.
Man,
Keep him in.
Doesn't have a real strong arm, was able to get out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 1:33 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Slayton is doing everything he can to help his team over there, 22, as he was open in the flat. Not a lot of pressure on the QB there, Chris. I'd like to see a little more pressure on that, but it is going to be about third down.
Third and 3 now. This is a humongous stop for Redbud.
Clock's going to stop. About 1:33 left on the clock. Get out there, Redbud. Man, these DBs are just not even ready when the ball's snapped. I hate this. Deep, wide open.
Deep,
no, nice
barely
job.
got a hand on it, enough to knock the ball away.
Good job.
He was open, but our DB was behind him. Yeah, a nice big receiver there for the Oilers, and man, he's able to get a hand in there and knock the ball away, Tim.
Hey, Chris, this is it. Great job by Brockmeyer. I want to call that out. He was hiding behind the receiver, and he stuck his hand in there and got it out. This is the ball game right here.
This is the ball game right here. If
Redbud gets this ball back to
if Redbud
3 downs.
stops them right here,
come on,
they can
get
kneel
this
it
crowd.
out
Come on, make some noise.
The crowd needs to really get in it. This could be all it right here. This is for all the
huge.
marbles.
This
if
is
Redbud
huge.
can come up
I
with
think
this
they're
stop.
going to run it. They're going to run it.
Oh, he's rolling around the right
There's
side.
that draw play. There's that draw play.
Again. He's got rid of the middle.
Get him!
Yes!
Come on!
That's what I'm talking about. Unbelievable. They sniffed that out from a mile away, Timmy. Tackled him for a loss, and that's a turnover on downs. Puts the ball back in Redbud's offense's hands with 1:22 left now to go in the fourth quarter. And that should be enough for them to kneel this clock out with East Alton-Wood River being out of timeouts.
What a job by Gantner. What, he sniffed it out. They've been running that fake outside run or outside pass to that draw play. And Gantner stayed home, made a huge tackle on arguably one of the best players on this field today.
Right, yeah.
22 in Slayton.
Whoo, there's our defense winning a football game again right there.
Oh.
Right there. Just unbelievable defensive effort tonight out of the Musketeers. Unbelievable.
Redbud's going to take some snaps and take some knees here, and they're going to finish this season 7-2. And, Chris, I don't think we can give enough credit to this defense. I wish I could. Can you text Becky and tell her, can we give this steak to the whole defense?
Yeah. Hey, Tim, we got another minute here to talk about this. So who you think tonight?
Well, you got a couple options.
Break it down here.
You got a couple options. He may not show up on the scorecard a lot, but Dressel has saved 2 touchdowns, which granted one ended up being a pick 6 anyway, but 2 touchdowns. He got an interception down here. It's his first game back. Really impressed with him. On the other side of the things, Gantner, that last drive, took about 5 minutes off there, just ran the ball with his heart, made the game-winning safety tackle. I think you got to go again.
And how about even Baldwin, the junior, coming out? Humongous return. You know what I mean? A great catch down the sideline. He stopped one from going in as well down the sideline. It's just it's a tough choice, but you know it is.
Leifer with the giant catch on the sidelines. To me, I think there's a senior, there's a heart of this team. We rode him here late. He made the game-winning tackle. I think you got to get the man a steak to Nick Gantner. What do you think?
Nick Gantner, I'm in on it. Give that man a steak.
Get that man a steak.
Unbelievable game here tonight by the Musketeers.
Boy, don't that feel better when you win? Don't that feel better when you win?
Hey, you know what sounds really good? We're going to the playoffs, baby.
Yep, you're right. And, hopefully Koopman over here is not going to shoot me for saying it, but if all goes well, there's certain rules that we have to play in. We don't necessarily know if we can broadcast the playoff games, whether it be home or away.
Ben, what's your input on this?
No, I don't think we can hear you. Hold on 1 second.
So I'm going to jump in on this. It kind of comes down to if it's a home game, I think the athletic director, Dane Walter, is probably going to let us do it. The NFHS stream has first rights of refusal or whatever legal stuff goes on with it. But I've been in contact with Matt Truha, I think, with the IHSA, and as long as the NFHS is not broadcasting the game, we should be able to. So if we get in the way,
boy, I hope we can, because we're all going to be here. And man, do we want to be doing this and televising this and making memories for all these players for all these years to come, man.
So yeah, it kind of comes down to if it's an away game, if the school has the NFHS camera, then they're doing it. So I think my other mic's working, Tim. So here you go. I think I got both mics on now.
It looks like Redbud. I don't know where all these players are going. Chris, what's going on down here?
Yeah, they're walking down the sideline. down the track here, just shaking hands with all the fans on senior night. Last home games, all the cheerleaders, all the fans. Boy, what a win here tonight.
What a game. To come back from that Chester game that I think we would both agree was probably a winnable game and should have been a winnable game. To come here and play a very good team leading in the playoffs and walk away here with a W, that's huge. What a huge, huge win.
Yeah, that is huge, and boy, the boys are loving it out there right now. And we got Alex Easter down on the sideline till. Hopefully we'll get a word here from Coach Luck before this is all said and done. But man, just what a tremendous feeling it is down here. That the stands packed. There's fans lined up around the track, and it's just an unbelievable win. We're gonna have to give this say this as a defensive win here tonight because. Boy, that is coming clutch when they needed to, Tim.
Oh, that defense is legit, man. I mean, we can go back to each game and just look at the defensive effort on this. And we talked about who was going to step up and make a play on offense. And Baldwin got us to their chance to do it. And ultimately, the offense didn't score, but we still won because that's how good the defense is.
Yeah.
You know, there's probably some things that we want to work on going into the playoffs to get that offense up to the caliber of the defense because, you know, the competition is not getting easier, Chris.
No, and it's boy, we're going to have our hands full here in the first round. And
I hope that's a home game, man.
I do too. I don't see why it wouldn't at this point. So
I don't think that Redbud's had a home game until like 2000. I think that would have been
2011, I think. 2010 or 11.
They? Well, it wasn't. Oh, you may be right. I remember we had 2 home games my junior year, and that was great. And to get this whole town up in arms, that the stands will be packed. I really hope it's a home game. Yeah. And, you know, I hope if it's not a home game or if it's a away game, I hope that we can broadcast it to you guys. Shout out to all the sponsors, everybody listening, everybody. They said it was all the golf course. You know, shout out to the North County Country Club. Shout out to everybody that's watching it in the bars. Just thanks for listening. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Luck's running down to the end of the field here, so we're going to get final words from him for all you guys because, man, he's fired up. He's running. So we're going to send it down to the sideline now with
Coach Luck and Alex.
Yeah, once he gets down there.
Yeah, just
Coach Luck's hustling
game
for us. So we're on.
How you doing?
Good. I'm good.
I'll bet.
We're on, Dad. We're on, Dad.
I'm here with Coach Luck here after the game. Very, very close one, but you guys pull it out in the end. You know, obviously the defense was excellent again tonight. At the end, started grinding away the clock. How do you feel tonight?
I feel great. I feel great. A little redeemed from last week. I mean, you know, it's just one of those games where we just didn't do a lot of things right last week, and Chester did. I mean, you know, so, you know, it wipes us out, gets us that 7 mark again where everybody thought we were going to be, and now we got a chance maybe to host.
Absolutely. Now, am I correct if we need Chester to win for that to happen?
Oh, but I'm not sure because, I mean, you don't know the enrollments, where, you know, who's going to be where. They start jockeying those guys that are close to the bubble, being 1A, 2A, 3A, you know, all that. And so one team can push a team up and down, and so it's just more or less wait and see.
Absolutely, yeah. So with playoffs coming up, you feel any changes, anything in the wind? Are you going to stick with what you got going, or what got you here, I suppose?
Yeah, there's no reason to change now. We just got to get better at what we do.
Absolutely.
You know, I know we're going to watch film, and defensively, I mean, there's still going to be some missed assignments, but we got guys picking each other up.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively, we're pretty close, you know, on a lot of things. So just need to execute and finish some plays, you know. I mean, and, you know, hopefully we get everybody back healthy and go from there.
Yeah. You guys could have gotten pretty discouraged after giving up that touchdown, the big run to 22. How do you guys pull back together and stay strong?
Well, I think, you know, throughout the year, the defense has been strong, and so the confidence level is there. They don't seem to panic too much, and this is a great test for them, and they pass with flying colors. So, these guys they're something special.
Very, very special. Well, thank you for coming over and talking to us. Congratulations again, Coach. You go over there and celebrate with your team.
All right. Rainbow Musketeers! Yeah!
Back to you.
Thank you, Alex Easter, and especially Coach Luck for taking time away from his team there to say a few words. Just unbelievable win. He's running back to the huddle with his team, and just man, the excitement is in the air.
Hey, you should have got Luck with that trout back. He had a pep in his step there.
Yeah, and you kind of heard there from Coach Luck about, you know, it kind of depends how the games turn out tonight, where we'll fall with home field advantage, with not. We're going to find out probably tomorrow sometime, if not for sure by Monday morning. So once again, you know, Chris Maring here with Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Oak 9 Productions, and just thank you to all our sponsors. This has been a great regular season run.
Yep.
We got to bring you 5 games, I think, total here with that one road trip to Chester, and just an absolute blast. I hope everybody out there enjoys it, and let's just Timmy, what do you say we go out and celebrate this win, baby?
I can't wait. You said it. You said it best, and Coach Luck said it too, that this is something special. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all the sponsors, and hopefully we're able to give you another game. But if not, it's been a great season. Thanks for tuning in with us.
That's right, and hopefully see you next week. We'll see.
All right.
So take care.
Thanks everyone.